Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody.
Hey, this phenomenal. Like the queen. Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block. Heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much this.
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Oh, hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Okay, so we gossip, we do advice hour, and sometimes we have guests. Now, today I have something to share with you about Cisco. The Paris Hilton drama still lingers. The Michael Jackson drama won't go away. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Celebrities always acting up, but that's good business for this show. Guess who's coming in today for the Hour of Truth? Now, this might not mean anything to you when I originally tell you, but trust me, you'll want to hear what this woman has to say. Her name is Tonya Pinkins, and you'll remember her. She used to be on All My Children, but right now she's in New York City. She's about to perform. I don't have the information in front of me. My nails are wet. I just put some clear on. I can't touch anything. But anyway, she's coming in. And if you recall, we were talking about her about 2 weeks ago and clutching our pearls. Okay, so it is what it is. The phone lines are open at 866-GET-WENDY. I'm Wendy Williams, and welcome to my little radio show. It's called The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
We had a business meeting this morning, and so I mean, I know what I was there for because my name is on the show and stuff, but I was busy drawing pictures of feet and passing them to Art.
I'm busy getting turned on. How you doing? That last picture was a little too good.
The picture of the lady in the stiletto foot?
Yes.
Did you see the Fred Flintstone foot that I drew with the,
I hung it up.
5 pebbles?
This it right here.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Oh my gosh, you couldn't believe the conversation I was having behind the scenes with a man. Sir, please hold on a moment and I'll be with you in a few moments, okay? You can even walk away from your phone, but as soon as you hear me say I'm going into a break, come back to your phone because I'm picking up and talking to you, bro. Hey, everybody. How you feeling today? I went and got my teeth cleaned today. If Art was in here, he could hit the zzz, but of course he's wandering around. I don't understand why it is that Art is pressing buttons for sound effects if Art's barely in the room. All right, so since we can't seem to have a decent break with sound effects, Dave, just turn everything around and then you handle it. Can I have some sound effects? Can you come here for a moment? Thank you. Shout out to everybody who's sick and tired of winter. How important was pounding Eddie Love? Please, come on now.
You're a mess.
No, you're a mess. 15 minutes into the show, you're out there giving social pounds. What? Well, then give me the drill.
Oh, you want the, okay?
Just because I was at the dentist earlier today, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. I have 3 doctor's appointments this week. Yesterday, the dermatologist, today, the dentist, and then Friday, the dermatologist again. I told you I'm getting hooked up. And then, and I wanted to get the Bright Smiles, that bleaching process. It's $600, but I was ready. I saved my money and I said, I'm going to get Bright Smiles. It's not covered by insurance, but I'm going to get it. And I had already been denied once because they said, your teeth are already white enough. You'll only go up maybe 1 or 2 shades. And I said, I don't care. You don't understand what we do for 4 hours a day. You don't understand how much teeth matter to the experience. The dentist doesn't know, So I got my appointment. I'm going to be going back. He gave me some Sensodyne toothpaste and told me think about it and brush with the Sensodyne because your teeth are real sensitive after, they bleach you. It takes like 30 minutes, but they bleach you up and then, your teeth are sensitive. And I said, okay, well, maybe I'll wait until the weather's not so cold. So then, I don't have the shock of, old man winter breathing down my teeth. I still can't get over Little Kim and her attorney don't want the Junior Mafia to be addressed as Junior Mafia in the court proceedings. I'm sorry, Kim, but you should have thought about that when you all were sitting there at the table trying to think of the name of the group. Oh, I know it's hard to think about. It's hard to foresee. But at the time that the Junior Mafia was invented, C's big, Kim, you all knew that hip-hop wasn't exactly fun anymore. Even before what happened to Tupac and before what happened to Biggie. I mean, it just sort of started taking a turn for the greasy right about there. And even if after you change the name, like the Inc., don't you still think of them as Murder Inc.? Do I ever address them as just the Inc. here on the show? No, I always say Murder Inc. Because that's like changing your name when you're 15. I've known you as Steve all your life. What do you want me to call you, Philip now? No, Steve, sorry. So, in case you didn't hear what I was saying yesterday, all right, so the jury selection is going down for Little Kim's court date. Her trial begins on February 28th. And we got all the Wendy Williams, experience interns and whatnot. Yep, everybody's going to be right there at the court. We're trying to get as close as possible, find out what all's going on and who's a Watson. In the meantime, Little Kim's going to stand trial on the 28th on charges of conspiracy, obstruction of justice, perjuring, and lying to the federal grand jury. Doesn't that just all sound so over your criminal head that everything just sounds like, that's it, guilty? I don't mean to say it, but I'm just saying, wow. Conspiracy, obstruction of justice, pre-jury, and lying to the federal grand jury. It was easy for me to fall back. I know what you're saying, Wendy. I thought you were going to fall back. Well, I can't now because we're getting too close to the trial and too many things are coming up. Namely, that her attorney, Mel Sachs, wants the Junior Mafia to be addressed in court as the musical group. Oh. Nah, bitch, you weren't thinking about that when you were talking about got a firearm, you should have towed it. And all the bull kick check player hating from the sidelines. Get your own. Why you riding mine? I'm a good fella kind of lady.
Oh.
Puffy, hold me down, baby.
Oh.
The only. That's God getting me. That's God. That's God grabbing me by the throat. The only female in my crew, and I kick. Like a dude, pull the trigger too. F you! It's the Junior Mafia, and that's the way it is.
Get that fire starter compilation, y'all. Wendy's rapping.
Let's go.
No, because every girl in a drunken stupor in the club, when they play that song, you see all their lips going. Mine too. That's right. We all know that. Oh, shoot. Give me some more Little Kim lines, because I'll wrap it down. I hope the jury's listening. Pull the trigger, too. F you.
Don't bring you in as a witness.
Don't let my interns anywhere near there, because they got a tape of me saying it. As a matter of fact, we're putting a whole Little Kim compilation together. All the greasy lines and all the Little Kim songs. No, I'm just playing about that part. I mean, Kim, I wish you well and everything like that, but it's a little late to be saying address the Junior Mafia as something other than Junior Mafia. You rode for that mess, so now ride for it. Ride. You got 5 days. Ride.
Ruger by my high thigh for you, right hand high for you.
That's right. Luger by my thigh for you. Right hand high for you. Give me some more.
Okay, I'm
Go,
getting
go,
more.
go,
Okay,
now.
I'm
Give me
getting-
some more.
I'm getting more.
Luger, jury, that's a gun. That's one of those real fancy guns. That's not even one of those little guns that you buy down, down the block. That's
Okay,
fancy.
okay.
Luger.
Oh, Wendy.
She knows all the words. Luger, she calls it. Luger by my thigh. She's stashing it. Right hand high. That means I swear to God. I'll take the ride. So now ride. You know who. I'm sorry, Kim, but I'm just saying, I just could not let that. So I was at the, be ready to throw this note away because it really means nothing to me. But I was trying to think to myself, would I call back? Would I call back? He actually wasn't bad looking. He looked like Aiden from Sex and the City. So I'm at the Bloomingdale's today. I'm shopping around. I've been shopping a lot recently because everybody's spring stuff is coming in. Do you know what I mean? I bought some jeans. I bought a raincoat. I bought, just some other, some crap. Anyway, I was over at Bloomingdale's, not one in the city, one out in the suburbs where you drive your car and you leave it there. And I plot on the malls. Like when I go to the mall, 9:59, I'm sitting outside with my Starbucks in the car. 10 o'clock, I see the lady come and unlock the door. Boom, that's me. I'm going into the store. I try to get in, get out. So I'm at the Bloomingdale's. It's early in the morning. And 3 people were coming in. There were no cars in the parking lot. It was me, it was a white lady with a baby, and it was a white man. I'm not noticing anybody because I'm focused on what exactly is on my shopping agenda for the day. So when I come out, you ever have this? There's a note stuck in your car door or in your windshield. Usually for me, it's shout outs, no lie. Or the paint from your car is on my car. You tapped me. Let's exchange info or something like that. This one says, look, I held the door open for you, and when you said thank you, I was speechless. When I saw how beautiful you were, so you're welcome. You're really gorgeous. And he left me his telephone number. And I was trying to think, if I was single, would I call him? Can I tell you one thing? It's a cute approach, and I recall what he looked like. He looked like Aiden from Sex and the City. But here's why I wouldn't call him. A, what are you doing shopping around at 10 o'clock in the morning? I hate to stereotype because I'm shopping around too, and I'm no bum. You know what I mean? There's billionaires, millionaires. There's plenty of, people doing very well that shop at 10 o'clock in the morning. But, here it is. He says, at the end, he says, you're really gorgeous. And he spelled your, Y-O-U-R, not R-E over the E.
Right.
So he's unemployed and dumb.
He was probably writing too fast.
Whatever. But I thought that was, as approaches go, men, you should start thinking more about the note on the car thing. It takes the pressure off the woman. You know what I mean? It takes the pressure off. You leave your, here, you can throw this away. You leave your telephone number on a note on the car, but make sure that she saw you already so that she knows exactly how it is that you saw her. Look, spring is coming. All I'm saying is it's time for everybody to let go of some of that winter punch around the belly and spring love. They don't call it that for nothing. Everybody's looking. All I'm saying is men and ladies, that's a great option. I wasn't turned off by the approach. Just, well, I'm married, and he can't spell. Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
Phone call. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience Advice Hour coming up next hour. And I invite you to fax in your snafus. at 866 Wendy Facts, or I'll go to the telephones and talk to you also. Shout out to Vivian Green, the artist, the singer, the performer. She's having a party in the city tonight, a little listening soiree. I think I'm going to go by there. I also have my Laugh Factory, which, that is my every Wednesday steady thing. 42nd Street and 8th Avenue in Midtown Manhattan, USA. If you're not from New York, if you're ever in New York on a Wednesday, come on by and say hi. I've got company in town too. One of my fellow jocks from my station in South Carolina, Hot 103.9. Venom's here. Ooh. So yeah. And she's a girl. Oh. Venom, deadly. I'm going to be in South Carolina next Friday, as a matter of fact. I'm going to be in Columbia. That's where my radio station is. I'm going to be hosting a party at the South Trust Building, located on the corner of Jervey and Assembly, right across from the State House in downtown fabulous Columbia, South Carolina. Keep listening to the radio station there for your chance to win tickets. In the meantime, the dress code is sexy. It's grown and sexy and upscale, and ID will be required. And it's being brought to you by T-Rock and Ricky Belgrave Entertainment. So once again, Columbia, South Carolina, I will see you next Friday, March 4th. And then I'll be in Maryland for the Power 99 Bang and Ski Weekend, March 5th. I'll see you guys there, with the hot boys and everybody. You all, guess what? Usher's about to buy a team. Ooh. All of a sudden, it just waters down everything that Jay-Z has tried to do to, separate himself from the rest. But you can't hate on a player's money game, I gotta say. Usher is buying a minority ownership in the Cavaliers, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Right.
Usher, better known as Usher, Usher, better known as Al, plans to be a part owner of a group of people who recently agreed to principal buy the Cavs for $375 million. Now, Elizabeth Jones is the spokeswoman for a man named Dan Gilbert, who happens to be leading this group. And Elizabeth Jones says that, Mr. Gilbert will not discuss his ownership group until the deal is finalized and given approval by the NBA. So they still got a little stretch to go. But at 26 years old, with 5 Grammy Awards for your most recent CD, which has gone virtually diamond, a 12-week run at the top of the Billboard charts, cover of Rolling Stone magazine, earning an estimated $25 million last year in concert sales from Confession. I gotta say, with no sideways buttons, Usher, you're doing the damn thing. And that is the only button that needs to be pressed, Art. That's big. That's great. I'm happy for the kid. He is gonna be an owner of his basketball team. All the boys he wants.
I was waiting.
Come on, we couldn't just see, Adrian's listening. Adrian says, Wendy, you're absolutely right about little Kim. A person's writing skills say a lot about who they are, just like the spoken word. It's sort of like the time the woman, but wasn't Biggie writing for Kim back then? But Kim was accepting those words.
And they blew her up.
And she spit those words like she owned them. German Luger for the ass. Ooh. Deep throated. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, boy. So, Quincy Jones. Well, they're saying that he tried to tell Michael sleeping over with young boys is wrong, and he tried to intervene. I'll just read this to you the way they have it written down here. This latest insight into the turmoil surrounding the controversial visit by teenagers to Neverland Ranch came less than a day after Michael was released from a local hospital after being treated with the flu. So this has all just come out. Celebrity Justice, boy, man, they're always on to something. Sources with ties to both Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones told Celebrity Justice that Quincy said he was deeply concerned about the sleepovers. One source said Jones called them inappropriate and wrong and worried they would be Jackson's downfall. But after several attempts to counsel Michael about the matter, the source said Quincy Jones just found that Jackson, his longtime friend, didn't want to hear about it, didn't take it seriously. So that's that. Now it is what it is. I have in-law advice, by the way, coming up next hour. Also, there is a teacher who crossed the line with one of his students' parents. And now, in my best guesstimation, could be the downfall of his career as well as his personal life. But, we'll talk about that during advice hour. Did anybody see the teen show last night on MTV? I didn't. A lot of the girls are getting at me right now. I'm assuming you all are 16. I don't know. I just don't watch MTV like that, the Sweet 16. I'm too old for that or something. I don't know. I mean, I have an appreciation for the young girls. I read Teen People and Teen Vogue. I go to Forever 21. I've even been known to buy things at Rave at the mall. I love Delilah catalog and Alloy catalog. Oh, yeah, you can throw that away. Miss Wendy likes to stay up with what the teen girls are doing. I embrace the 12-year-old in me. Button, however, watching the teen show on MTV on a primetime night, no. Maybe I'll see it over the weekend, though. But this person says, Wendy, did you catch MTV's show Super Sweet 16 last night? If you didn't, here it is. Last night, the show featured CeeLo Green's daughter, Sierra. Wendy, first of all, she's ugly as hell. And second of all, she's ugly as hell. She's a complete diva and way too young to be acting the way she did. She behaved like the whole world revolved around her with her nasty attitude. See, why does this sound like a jealous person? Because CeeLo's daughter might be ugly, and I've never seen her. I don't know. She might be ugly and like that, but she's the one on MTV with the pomp and circumstance Sweet 16. Because any grown woman would understand. I think we all went through this at 16 to some point or another where the whole world revolves around us. Anyway, I'll finish reading Kiki Jones. That's who sent me the facts. Hey, Kiki, I'll finish reading your facts. But we got to do advice hour next hour. Everybody, keep it where you got it. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
So I called you like 3 weeks ago about me and my boy had a threesome and how he touched my butt. He came to me saying that he really want to have sex with me.
Well, you should have known that when he touched your butt.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs something.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show? The Experience. I really like this. You know how I know? I'm getting a boner.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know how much mail we will get?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
The content of the show is just politically incorrect.
Exactly. Who are the characters? You got characters involved? We have 3-dimensional characters. What do you got? How about
Pocono Dave?
Oh, here we go, dealing with these Negroes again.
Artie, life of the party.
Your eyes are closed, a mouth is a mouth, a toe is a toe, and a booty is a booty.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit him with the bomb diggity on this one. No, we're gonna get to star in the show because we need a star to carry the show.
The queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Folks will be outraged. Outraged.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Well, apparently a lot of you all saw the CeeLo show. Well, why did you tell me it was on the Sweet 16 show? Not that I would have been watching, but I would have at least put that in my TV programming for the weekend. But it's advice hour. Before we move on, though, shout out to Jen in Camden. Camden! Pipe. Also, shout out to Craig in Queens, who says, Wendy, the most famous line of a Little Kim for the guys is, I used to throw lips to the... Scared of the... Handle it. Heather Hunter, Janet. Yeah, but this is not having anything to do with the case. I'm looking for the mafia type references. Yeah. Dear Wendy, I'm thrilled that you're having... Victoria Dillard is so perfectly Susie. Just the way she speaks and she's... Hi, Victoria. I love that you listen to the show. She says, Wendy, I'm thrilled that Tonya Pinkins will be on the show today. It should be a really good interview because as of late, your female guests like Vanessa Williams, Shirley Ralph, A-Marie, and China have all brought their A-game to the experience. Just doing my part. Signed, Victoria. This is her part. She's so helpful. She says, Wendy, in case you get snagged, Tonya Pinkins worked with Tupac and Dwayne Martin in Above the Rim. She was also in Beat Street back in 1984. She left Carnegie Mellon University because she got cast in a Broadway show, and she won a Tony in 1992 for Jelly's Last Jam. Thank you so much, Victoria. So helpful. All that stuff is in her bio, but I appreciate you knowing. Oh, shoot. Only a couple more days to catch Wendy Williams on fire on the red carpet before that show gets tucked away in the archives at VH1. I'm on fire on Tuesday, March 1st, the next time around, 12:30, lunchtime. So at your job, if there's a TV anywhere around at lunchtime, have lunch with me at 12:30 on Tuesday, the 1st. What is today? Oh, that's next Tuesday. Okay. Thank you for this. All right. All right, look, it's advice hour. People have got problems. Let's deal with this one first. You know what? No, let's go to the telephone. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, Wendy?
Fine, thanks.
I have a problem. Hope you can, help me solve it. Give me an idea of something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm 25 years old, and I'm a second grade teacher. And I've been engaged to my girl. Well, we've been together for about 2.5 years, and now we're engaged. Everything is going good with us. Back in October, I got a new student, and the child is being raised. He's a single, being raised by a single parent. Mm-hmm. So the father, came up to the school to meet me. They're new in the area, so we started hanging out. Just watching games. Going to bars. Just chilling or whatever.
Got you.
Okay.
With your student's father.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just nothing. He's new in the area. You just want to know some spots to go out or whatnot. So,
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Okay. One night we were sitting, watching TV, had a couple drinks, and as you would say, we was just talking.
Get ready on the button.
Okay. As you would say, make a long story short, he came over to me, unzipped my pants, and gave me a professional.
Okay. Had you ever had a homosexual experience up until this point?
No, I had not.
Had you ever thought about it?
I never even thought about it, Wendy. And the thing is...
But it was good, though, right? Because they say only a man knows how to please another man.
I mean, it was okay.
Oh.
It was okay.
Okay.
So, we continue to mess around or whatever. Been going on for, like I said, since about October. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, this is not right. I need to be...
Okay, I need you to hold on for just one moment while I do my break, but I need to come back on the phone with you.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
What was that?
Okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so... God, I am so... So, is he gay?
I guess so.
What I mean is, was he gay prior to this? Is he a professional gay man?
I mean, I guess you could say that.
Okay. So now you have a lot of different issues going on within one telephone call.
Yeah, but this is the main issue.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, like I said, it's been a few months, and I told him, I was like, we need to cut this out because I'm engaged. It's not right. we need to really cease our dealings. And he didn't want to. He doesn't want to. And he's at the point where he's like, he'll call my fiance, he'll go to the district, he'll do, all types of stuff. He comes to my class all the time. I mean, of course, I can't stop him from doing that. He's just always just constantly in my face. And I don't know what to do. Right now, I'm currently seeking employment, in some other places because I don't want my name to be ruined,
Right.
So how should I handle this?
Okay. First of all, how does he know your fiance's number to call her?
He has the number. We live together.
Oh,
so,
God.
He has my cell, he has my house number.
Now, do you own your house or do you rent?
I rent.
It's time to look for a new place to live. Really. And you don't need to do a lot of explaining to your fiance other than that you're about to get married and you want to, fresh start.
Okay.
As far as your job, there's no way getting around this. You've dug a terrible, terrible grave for yourself, and your fiance is going to find out, and so is your job. You know why? Because this man is new to town. You are one of his only friends, and he has nothing better to do but either be your friend or else be your enemy and make your life miserable. And the idea of his son being in your class, I am surprised that a man of your position would have crossed the line to socialize with one of your kids' parents in the way in which you did. Going out to bars and drinking and all like that. I know it seemed innocent in the beginning, but you know what? I'm surprised that you would let one of your kids' parents into any part of your life after school. Like that.
And Wendy, I'm involved with all of my students. I have good rapport with all of them. As I say, it just started off as, just somebody wanted to, someone new in town. I'm a nice person. I get along with everybody. We can hang out. We can do things.
No, you can't. Not with your kids' parents. Not with your kids' parents.
And you're right. You're right, Wendy. I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would get to this magnitude, and now I just don't know what to do.
Have you ever thought about moving and doing a fresh start, not just to a different school, but a new part of the state?
I thought about it, but right now that would probably be my best option.
Are you tenured?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. No.
Oh crap! Well, you can kiss that goodbye. This guy's going to ruin you. He has nothing better to do. Think about it. If he at least was from the town, then he would have other stuff occupying his time. He's got nothing better to do but pick up his kid from school and stalk your ass. You're ruined. You're finished.
So should I resign?
Yes.
At the end of the year?
Yes. And before you resign, you really do need to be ready to move because he's then going to stalk your house.
Yes, I am, I'm preparing to do that.
How you doing?
I wish you well.
Thanks, Wendy.
I am going to kill you, Art. It's like we've got 5 sound effects on this whole show. And is it me being 12 or what? No, I know we have more than 5, but it seems like we only have 5. And every time they play, I laugh. I still laugh when I hear how you doing. I still love, you can put that where. Whenever you do the DS, I still laugh at the professional. Why was I laughing?
You're having fun.
I was trying to counsel somebody. The man's career is over. And excuse me, sir, it's over even after you leave town, because this is what's going to happen next. Because if I was bitter, gay, and stalking your behind, this is what I'd do. I'd go to my second grade right now. So the third grade teacher, because by this time, you've moved on, and it's next September of 2005, new class. I say to the teacher, gee, I'll call you Mr. Dick Richards just for the purpose of, okay. Jeez, my kid just loved that Mr. Dick Richards. Such a great influence on his life. You know how we parents do. To talk about where is he teaching right now? I would love to send him a thank you card. Excuse me. Or, my kid just finished, a decoupage and wanted to send it to him. The decoupage is of, a flying pig, and Mr. Dick Richards used to collect flying. You understand what I'm saying? The next teacher is going to say, oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, Mr. Dick Richards, yeah, you know what? He teaches in the Cincinnati school system now. I'm not exactly sure what school, but he teaches 5th grade there. You understand what I'm saying? He's going to find you, and he's going to stalk you. And all I'm saying is that your engagement, that's a wrap. Your career could possibly be saved, but you need to retire from that school. Look, if you're a teacher, holler at me. And it's so easy to step over the boundaries with the kids, dealing with their parents and stuff like that. But all I'm saying is, what starts out friendly today turns into your worst nightmare tomorrow via a lawsuit, or you touched my child inappropriately, even if you didn't do anything. Just because they don't have miserable parents just trying to bring you down because you're trying to help them do a job that they should be taking care of at home. You gotta know when to cross the line when to stop at the line with these kids. I'll tell you, I used to be a big sister in my head. It wasn't even through the organization. This is me just calling myself nice. But for the grace of God, I lived through it with no lawsuits and stuff. I had 3 separate girls, one in the Bronx, one in Staten Island, and one out in Newark, New Jersey. I got these girls on my own, not through an organization. And this is when I was a single woman and had plenty of time. On the weekends or whatever. Sometimes I'd have just one of the girls over. Sometimes it'd be all 3 of them over. And we'd have like a big sleepover at Miss Wendy's house. Now that I'm older and wiser, I think of all the crap I could have opened myself up to. Me and the girls, we'd pile into my car. We'd go outlet shopping. I might treat them to a little something. We go outlet shopping. They're in my car. So now if I get rear-ended, who's suing me? All 3 of them. Because what starts out nice, oh, Miss Wendy, turns into some old other crap when the crap hits the fan. I'm just saying. I just thank God. Every time I hear stories like that, I thank God because, if you're a person with half of a heart, you've been there before in your life or your job or with the church or whatever, where, you've gone above and beyond for some kid or some kid's parents or whatever. And now the way the world is, take care of the gates around your own house. Forget that it takes a village. The village can go where? Back there. It's enough trying to take care of your own family and try to dodge people like the homo trying to sue our teacher friend on the phone. But the teacher stepped over the boundaries. But all he was trying to do was help out a lonely guy in town. It doesn't sound so good, does it? But you know what I'm saying. It's like you can't be Johnny Be Good anymore to anybody. You see somebody changing their tire on the side of the road? Oh, well.
Keep it moving.
I don't care if she looks like Eva Mendes.
Oh, wait.
No, excuse me, dumb nuts. You better keep it moving. Get on your cell phone and just tell the cops she's there. Because that's the same one who will tell you, or tell the stories, you raped her, you robbed her, whatever. It's just crazy. People are so sick, you don't want to help nobody do nothing. You see old lady sprawled out on the sidewalk, you walk right over her and keep moving. Because the second she comes to, she's going to say you stole her diamond ring, which you probably did. and God only knows what else. It's terrible. Terrible. Advice Hour continues next from the facts.
Wendy, man.
Presently, my husband just got discharged from the military. But now he's home, and I just want to tell him to get the out.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And the one from Staten Island took a check from my checkbook and wrote a check for $9,500 and tried to cash it. And then the bank called me up and said, the money wasn't there, but, the bank called me up and said, did you, this is clearly not your writing. We're just calling you to let you know. Turned out this little tramp who I'm taking into my house because her parents can't do the damn job. You know what I'm saying? And then it just became all too much of a liability. And I'm not even thinking about stuff like this guy's, his teaching career is done. Yeah. I mean, I hated to let him know like that, but Ladybug in Jersey City even says, Wendy, about the guy who called the show, he does not sound that smart to be a teacher. He may as well kiss his teaching career goodbye. How do you let yourself get put in that kind of situation? He needs to decide what sex he wants to be. Forget that! Clearly he's gay! Ooh. the decision is made. His engagement's over. His teaching career is done. He needs to go someplace. Because it's not the idea of being gay that you can't teach. This sicko is going to twist it into something where, he raped me. He touched my son. My son came to me. He's going to twist it. Yeah. Done. All because there's no being kind to people anymore, like back in the good old days. There is no being kind. Art, I know you well enough to know you are a kind soul like me and like this teacher. If you were still in social work with the kids, you would probably already be brought up on something, or it would be within 5 years. Only because Art, my Artie, there you go, Artie. Art is the type also to give a kid a ride because the father didn't show up, or maybe there is no father, or help the mother out, pick up some extra groceries at the food town and, drop them off. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about any sexual. I'm not talking about sex, Art.
Just being helpful.
You're that type.
Yeah, I know.
And it's a good thing I rescued you, and you're part of the show now.
Yes, you have. Thank you. Thank you.
And it's a good thing that, I'm telling you, the world is not like it used to be. It is not. It absolutely, you can't help anybody these days.
And it's sad.
It is very sad, especially for people like us. We want to help, but we can't help. I don't want to be sued. Just lay there. I'll call 911.
Keep it moving.
And keep it moving.
It's too hard to do, though.
If you touch somebody's body when they're laying on the sidewalk, they're going to add to their injury. As soon as they find out they can get a little something, or at least get in a headline, they're going to add to the injury by saying, when Pocono Dave moved me out of the way of traffic, he, herniated my disc. You see? Now I'm suing Pocono Dave, who is not worth a lawsuit.
No, I'm not.
And his job, Inner City Broadcasting, WBLS, the Wendy Williams Experience, the block that the building sits on. You understand? You can't help people. You can't. You're out of your mind. And those people that you just give an innocent ride to, somebody taps your car while those people are in the car, you'll see just how good of friends they are. Back in the day, not even back in the day, I'm not going to mention names. My parents, did I tell you about this?
Uh-oh.
My parents have this married couple friendship, these people, and they make their part-time job is suing people, and they'll come to your house in a minute and slip on the last step and turn around and sue you. I can't talk too much because they're still in the area. They listen. The kids are age appropriate. They listen. You know who I'm talking about.
Put that where? Back there.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, well, you could call it what you want, but if you see it for what it is, then you know who not to put on the guest list.
There you go.
And unfortunately, it's turned people like me, who I started out soft and pink and wanting to help other people. It's turned me hard and black. I'll write a check and send from afar, like the tsunami.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Write you a check and try to help you out. That's it. A. Marie's going to be at Brokers on March 12th. The theme of the party is a mean shoe game. You know, A. Marie, she loves the shoes. I don't know how mean it's going to be when you're over a size 10, but we'll work on it. Right, girls with the big feet? I'm getting my cortisone shots on my feet, though, my laser. See what I can summon up for the party. I'm going to be hosting A. Marie at Brokers in Jersey on March 12th. It's going to be fun. Oh, I get all worked up. You know why? Because I'm a good soul. I come from a place of being a good soul and helping people. I get a little misty when I think about it. That poor sucker. His career, his life, over. That fiance of his, done.
Okay.
What is this? Oh, I got to do the sponsorship. Verizon Wireless. Hey, I love you people. Guess who has a telephone that's not held together by a scrunchie anymore? Me. Guess why? I was at Verizon Wireless yesterday.
Cool.
A guy named Rudy helped me out.
Ooh.
Hey, Rudy. So, everybody in my house was messing around with all this next what's a who's in and all these other subscriber you were trying to reach can't be. Look, Verizon worked during 9/11.
What?
Need I say more?
What?
Verizon Wireless. I don't don't need a billboard you don't need to give me a script to talk about Verizon Wireless. I know them. I
apologize.
I love them. Shout out to all the Verizon workers, but most importantly, shout out to Verizon Wireless, the only cell service that was on and popping during 9/11.
Yes.
And the only cell service that when you dial it, you get through.
Preach.
Verizon Wireless, they never stop working for you. And that's the truth, Ruth. I love when people, advertise with the station where I can really speak from my heart.
Yeah.
I wish the radio station would pay for my Verizon Wireless service, though. Because now that I see their advertising on the show, how about somebody pick up my bill? Huh?
Good.
When my boss, Dion, saw my phone held together by a scrunchie and asked me what kind of service I have, I said Verizon. He said, we're going to fix that for you. Ooh. Secretly, I did wait for 30 days to see what was going to happen. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore because I'm not one to beg, so I just went and got my own cell phone, and I'll just,
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, of course. I'm not going to beg. But if you happen to be listening now, sir.
Make it happen.
Can you make it happen for us, sister? Can Verizon sponsor my phone service? All right. Do I have to do this now or can we move on? All right. Let me talk about something else that I know from the heart. I stop at the Sunoco station. There's a Dunkin' Donuts in the parking lot and a Jackson Hewitt tax service. They're everywhere. Hi, there's Dion right at the door. Come on in.
Turn his mic on.
I just want to tell you, my phone is no longer on the rubber band.
I'm working on the phone.
I can't find my phone. Look, my service, I got a cheap service. It's like $130 a month. I'm not a real talknista.
Yeah, I heard you plug getting us paying for the service, too. I was working on the phone.
Yeah.
Now you're plugging the service, too.
Well, I'm just saying, just something.
Queen, man. What's up?
All right, look, I'm on to another sponsor, another great sponsor that I believe in. Thank you. Thank you, Dion. Dion Livingston, he's the new general manager here at my flagship station, WBLS.
HNIC.
Yeah. There you go. It's weird because we're like the same age, you know what I'm saying? So it's like arguing with somebody in your class as opposed to, whatever happened to the days where bosses were bosses, like so much older than you, like you looked at them like bosses. Anyway, look, so right there in the parking lot of the Sunoco, it's a Dunkin' Donuts and a Jackson Hewitt tax service. They're convenient. I'm telling you right now, you can find them in major office buildings or right there on the side of the road. These people are on. There are over 190 Jackson Hewitt's tax service offices in the tri-state area. I'm going to give you the telephone number to call one. Look, there's a lot of new tax laws, and there's some changes in the existing ones that are already on the books. You don't have to worry about this stuff. Let the experts do it. Why should you be bothered? This is not your A game. Your A game is whatever it is that you do for a living. Jackson Hewitt's A game, tax preparation. Let them handle you. They will work hard to find all the credits and deductions you're entitled to and get you the biggest refund that you deserve. The Jackson Hewitt tax people stand behind their work with every return that they prepare. Plus, they do that electronic filing free. It's accurate. You don't want trouble with the IRS. You also don't want to leave your money on the table for the IRS. Get what you got coming to you. Call the people at Jackson Hewitt. 1-800-234-1040. 1-800-234-1040. It's Jackson Hewitt, man. All right. Let's anything else for this break?
LA weight loss? It's time to go home now.
No LA weight loss. We could do it on another break.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Another company that I believe in.
Yeah.
But gosh, I'm all hot under the collar talking about all the other stuff. I need a fan. I'm burning up. LA weight loss. I love them though. I'll talk about them in another break. Let's move on. Welcome back, everybody, to the Wendy Williams Experience. Yeah, that teacher, poor thing, his career is done. And his fiance, she's gone. Unless she's Eliza Minnelli, Star Jones, and she just doesn't, care. And shout out to Maritze, who says, damn it, Art, or whoever's pressing those damn buttons. It's making me laugh my behind off here at work. Trying to get a sister fired, she says. Shout out to Chris Connors. He's my crime boss in South Carolina at Hot 103.9. And he says that I was pronouncing the name of the street wrong, as I do often. All right, so I'm going to be hosting this party on March 4th in South Carolina, in Columbia, at the Trust Building, which is located on the corner of Gervie and Assembly Street, across from the State House downtown. I'll see you all next Friday. And Chris, I know you'll be in there, bottle popping, having a good time. We always have a good time when we go down there. Always. Anyway, okay, here's one. In-law advice. Wendy, your help is appreciated. I have loved my husband for over 7 years. I cannot see leaving him just because me and his family don't get along, but it's been this long and all we do is beef over whose family's house we go to. I suggested moving away from everyone, even though my family loves him. How would you handle this? We've been married now for 2 years, even though, like she said, they've been together for 7. And they have a daughter together. My problem is, all he says to me when me and his family argue is he doesn't want to get in the middle of it. Sign, Eastwick Heartache. Why do you all argue? Why do you even bother arguing with his family? I mean, I understand that those are your daughter's aunts and uncles and your daughter's grandparents and whatnot, but why do you... First of all, how often is this family visiting going on? What would I do in this situation? Not waste my breath arguing with some in-laws? I mean, what is the point? Are they telling you how to raise your daughter? Ignore them. Don't argue. Why are you arguing with them? Ignore them. Your husband, he doesn't want to get in the middle? Fine. If he doesn't care, then you don't care. And you tell them to put their comments where? Back there.
Back there.
And when you go over there, just suck it up. Because your daughter needs to see her family. And since your husband doesn't want to get in the middle because his behind is sitting back, letting his family roll over you and stuff. What's more important? Your marriage or his family? In-laws don't count. They are just some people who happen to be related to your husband. They don't count. And anything dealing with the in-laws, you should either shut your mouth and suck up, because if they're not living in your house, then you don't have to deal with them. A, or B, your husband should handle it. And since he doesn't want to handle it, I just keep my mouth shut. Since you asked me how would I handle it, that's how I would handle it. Just, how often do you see them? 30 days in a month. How many days a month do you have to see them? 1 weekend a month? If that. What does it matter in the bigger picture of things? What do you all argue about? I mean, what are you arguing about? How you keep your house? That's none of their business. They don't pay your bills. Things you do with your daughter? That's none of their business. They had a chance to raise their children. And fortunately, through all the crap your in-laws spew, you found one worthy of marrying in their family. What are you arguing about with your in-laws? Keep your mouth shut. What's the point in fighting with them? Did I tell you that that something's a brewing with Star Jones? Okay, well, her red carpet job might be numbered. The days there. Yeah, I'll give you the details. Tonya Pinkins is coming up next hour for the Hour of Truth, so we're going to talk with her for a break, and then the other one will gossip. I'll share with you about Star. Dear Wendy, I have a sister, and ever since I was a little girl, she always envied me. Up till today, she still does envy me. She always has something to say about me negative. I always try to help her out in situations, but when it comes down to me, I always get treated like ish. Now we're not talking because of some stupid stuff that happened out of state 7 years ago. Wendy, anytime she needs me or money, I help her, no question. But it's like when I need her, she turns her back on me. And behind my back, she'll talk down about me. It's like she wants me to do bad. You know the saying, someone kicking you while you're down. Well, she puts her foot in my behind when I'm down. And never looks back to help me. Please help me. What do I do before I curse her out? Because I'm to that point. Wendy, it's to the point that she tells my other sister stuff because I'm dating someone younger than me, and her backyard is more jacked up than mine, not to mention the 20-year-old man that she boned on the down low that she just met on the first day. She never even seen him before, and they still pop off. At least my man is not jailbait. Please help me. Well, 20's not jailbait. I can't help you. You have to help yourself. This is not your sister's fault. You know, this is your fault for letting it go on for so long. Why are you lending her money? She wouldn't do it for you. And I understand nobody wants to see their family do bad and stuff like that, but it's not like the money that you're lending her, I'm assuming, is the difference between her doing bad and her, getting the bill paid or whatever. Stop lending her money and stop telling her your business. That's how you handle people like that in your family. Don't tell her. Keep it real regular, real generic when you speak with her. And I understand you're tired and pissed off, but this is your fault because you've allowed her to use you as a doormat. So now it's time for you to get your grown woman on and stop being so soft and pink and dealing with her. You need to be a little harder and a little blacker. I wish you well. And don't bring her feed her with a long spoon when you have conversation with her. Don't bring her all close up in your business and your life and stuff. And definitely cut her off as far as if she ever asks you for money again. I wouldn't lend her money. So what? She's your sister. She's not there for you. And as far as you all being mad about something that happened 7 years ago, you all have problems. This is beyond me.
Put that where? Back there.
Wendy, man.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
Do you have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh, my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, here comes, hold on. Oh, here comes our guest. Wow, it's Tonya Pinkins, everybody. Hi. It's very nice to meet you. Have a seat.
I thought we had met, actually.
Here, let me pull this up. You know what? Wait, hold on. Don't sit down. Let me pull your seat up. You know when I think we met? I think we met when Dondre Whitfield was on All My Children and Kelly Ripa was on All My Children, and I used to come to the set sometimes and hang around back there. We might have crossed paths at that time. You've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Tonya, everybody played Livia
on All My Children. I'm still Livia. Livia's still there.
Oh,
she came back.
I haven't watched the soaps in so long.
See there? Because Livia's back.
Look at you work. How long have you been back?
I've been back for a year and a half.
All right, so then everybody, you know exactly who this is, okay? And also, you got a Tony Award for Jelly's Last Jam.
Jelly's Last Jam was nominated this year for Carolina Change.
Yeah, very nice. And now, the reason that she's here, particularly take note, New York City, on Saturday night, there's something big going on at the Allen Room, which is actually in the Time Warner Center at Columbus Circle.
Right.
You're doing a musical tribute to Harold Arlen's 100th birthday.
That's right.
Who is Harold Arlen?
It's so wild that we don't know who Harold Arlen is because he really exclusively wrote for black people. He wrote for Lena Horne. He wrote for Pearl Bailey. He started his career in the Cotton Club. He wrote Stormy Weather. He wrote That Old Black Magic. He wrote The Man That Got Away. He wrote Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Wow.
He was voted the composer of the last century. He's got like 400 great tunes. Get Happy. And he wrote a lot of these tunes for the Cotton Club.
Wow.
That's where he got his start.
All right. Well, don't act like I'm the only one who didn't know. Thank you for
these
educating
other guys
us.
in here were like, ooh.
So the concert is taking place, everybody, everybody on Saturday night, and it starts at 7:30. It's from 7:30 to 9:30.
No, 2 shows, a 7:30 show and a 9:30 show.
Oh, perfect. And one thing that you'll like about the Allen Room, it's described here as being a breathtaking room with a 90-foot glass wall offering New York's most romantic view of Central Park.
Yeah, it's supposed to be gorgeous with a view where it looks like the traffic is running up the side of the wall, so it's like a surrealistic painting, 3 stories overlooking the park and the city.
Wow.
Now, you're not going to be looking out the window, okay? You're going to be listening to some great music and looking at me in this fabulous dress I bought today.
Where'd you buy your dress?
I bought it over there on 6th Avenue because, I ran in today, had to buy some beads and sequins, because I wanted to look fabulous.
Yeah.
Like you look all the time.
Thank you. Thank you. And so how do people get tickets for this?
There are very few tickets left. They expect us to sell out. I think that the press seats got released today. So actually, if you bought in the next day or so, you'd get some of the best seats in the house because all of the seats for press and celebrities actually finally go on sale. So by noon tomorrow, we'll probably be sold out.
And who do they call? How do they do?
Lincoln Center. We got no number there.
Okay.
212-721-6500.
There you go for the Lincoln Center box office.
And Wendy, she told me to tell you that I have a book coming out from Hyperion called Get Over Yourself, How to Drop the Drama and Claim the Life You Deserve.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. When is that out?
January 06.
Wait, first, give me this number again. I'm going to write it down.
212-721-6500.
6500. All right, because I'll be promoting this throughout the day.
Thank you.
Even after you leave. So, drop the drama and claim.
Get over yourself. How to drop the drama and claim the life you deserve.
Now, it's like the elephant in the room for us not to talk about your personal life. I'm sorry.
Okay.
In your bio, it says that you're a devoted single mother of 4, and you started your own family at 25 years old.
Yes, I did.
You've had financial struggle and financial great times.
Absolutely.
And apparently you're going through one of those great times now. You're working and doing. I had no idea you were back on All My Children.
Yeah.
Great.
I also like to say, the apple tree can have all the apples cut off of it, and it doesn't have to grieve that because it makes apples.
Yes. So you've made...
I've had the tree, all the apples gone, but then they grow back. They come back again.
It says in your bio that you survived an abusive relationship with your ex-husband. Now, before you go into it, because I've known about you for a while, at one point you and your husband, don't acknowledge if you still live there, but you lived in Montclair, New Jersey,
Absolutely.
Right? And your husband's white.
Absolutely, he was.
And
my former spouse.
Your ex-husband. Because I remember... getting from people celebrity spottings of, Tonya, over here, over there on Bloomfield Avenue or whatever. Okay, so do you know, well, I'm sure you do this, we just talked about this the other day. For some reason, your name came across our desk, and this is even before we wanted to book you for the show. You were previously on New York City's Deadbeat Hall of Shame website.
I was.
Owing over $100,000 in back child support.
I was, and I was the only person on that list that was up to date on their payments.
Oh, they didn't up to date their list.
So no. They like to use a woman as a way to get a celebrity status for their chart. So if you looked at the list, I'm the person who's currently paying. The next person on the list hadn't paid in 2 or 3 years, and they were all men.
Right.
So it was for them, I think, an opportunity for them to make about their list.
Yeah.
And my former spouse, of course, requested that.
Yeah. How long have you been divorced?
13 years.
And you all are still going through it?
I'm not going through it because I dropped all the drama. I'm living the life I deserve.
You read about it in the book.
I'm done with that.
How long were you married?
6 years.
And all 4 kids are from the marriage?
No, only 2.
Have you had children since then?
I have. I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Are you remarried?
No, I'm not.
Are you with the baby's father?
Nope, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm speechless. I made Wendy Williams speechless. Write it down today.
I got so many different ways to go. Because I do have to say, I heard about the story regarding your former husband.
Absolutely.
And he got custody. You didn't get custody.
No, I didn't.
And what I always ask, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, what woman doesn't get custody? I mean, it's our world when it comes to kids.
You think that. But what you don't know is statistically, women have never gotten custody of their children when there's a battle. What you see is a lot of women with custody, and that's because 70% of men abandon families. When women have gone into court, traditionally, 80 to 100% of the time they lose. And never in the history of America has a woman had a legal right to her child. And those are the facts that I've actually been shooting a documentary about, because people believe this myth that women always get custody. It has never been a reality in the court system in the history of America.
If a man just puts up a little fight, chances
That's
are
right.
he'll
He's
get the custody.
considered extraordinary, whereas a woman is considered like, well, that's your job. You're supposed to take care of kids.
Wow.
But if a father suddenly steps and goes, I want a kid, then they get that. And what's now starting to happen is it's happening to these wealthy women, like Patricia Duff, who is a socialite. You know, what's his name? The Revlon billionaire, Ron Perlman. He gets custody of a child. You know, he's not staying home with a child,
No.
but he gets custody because
They like
he's
to
a man.
hurt the men. No, the women too.
And that's been the tradition. And the myth still persists, but the reality has never been of a woman getting custody if a man wanted custody.
Well, what do the kids want? Because now your kids are older.
They don't ask kids, though. You know, my kids are now going off to college, so it's not an issue
so
anymore.
yeah, thank God.
Yeah. So my kids are great. I have 4 great kids, and I've been fortunate that we've had a close, ongoing relationship. They're actually on vacation together right now.
What kind of abuse was that? Verbal or physical?
You know, there's this wonderful book coming out now called The Sociopath Next Door. And they say that like 1 in 25 people are sociopaths. And what it is it's a capacity to do things without having any empathy for what happens to the other person. Therefore, you can take these people and you can teach them how to behave, and they can do the appropriate behaviors while still doing what they want. So it's like someone might sleep with your friend.
Okay.
And tell you, well, what's the big deal?
Gotcha.
And act like, what do you mean? Or like I got a gift once. It was a book that had been written for me, and it was with you know, saying, you know, God, I just slept with somebody else and she has clean white pussy. I'm so happy. And having someone kill my child, and that is a present. You know, like that's a present, and we're like, well, what's the problem? What are you crying about?
Yeah.
You know, so
mentally
where it's like
abusive to
a
you.
kind of someone playing a kind of gaslighting and treating you like you're crazy, and to the point when it was ending, that was the thing. They started calling my friends saying, "Don't you think something's wrong with her? Something's happening to her," and really sort of setting this up over a period of a long time. Yeah, she's speechless again. Okay.
One more question about the ex-husband.
Oh.
What did he do for a living?
Nothing.
Or does he do?
And doesn't.
But you married him knowing that, but it was just kind of like...
I didn't realize I was a goose to lay the golden egg.
Wow. Did you have to give him alimony?
Child support.
Oh, okay. But in with that, were there a few extra dollars for him to luxuriate?
Doesn't have to work.
He still doesn't have to work.
No.
Isn't that something? The black woman supporting the white man.
We always have. This country was built on the vaginas of black women, so let's be real.
You really got good conversation for this Toe is a Toe show.
Oh my God, we've got people watching.
Wow. Well, let's bring it all back around. It's about you.
Okay.
You're a 40-something-year-old
I'm
woman.
42 years old, and I'm proud of every year I have earned it. I look good. My kids are good. I told them I'm getting younger. They're going to be
And
asking
thank
if
God
I'm
you've
your
had
sister.
all your kids.
I'm done. Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Chicago.
Tonya Pinkins, everybody. Broadway, Tony Awards, All My Children. She's still on All My Children, Olivia. You're from Chicago. Where did you do your undergraduate work?
I did my, I started my undergraduate work at Carnegie Mellon University, got a Broadway show when I was 19, came to New York, did that show. It wasn't successful. And then I went back and finished my undergrad degree at Columbia College Chicago when I was 32 years old.
Oh,
I
geez.
graduated in 96. I actually learned so much about how the whole college system works, was asked to be an ambassador for something called the college level equivalency exams because I graduated from college in 2 semesters.
Wow. Wait, so you went back in 1996. That would be between the time that Olivia was on All My Children and the time that she wasn't.
That's right, exactly. In that off time, I went back, finished college, and then went to law school for a little bit.
Yeah. Were you how were your finances at that particular time?
At that particular time, my finances were actually good, so I paid for myself to go through college because I was still working. And then I went through a period where I ended up on welfare. I was teaching school in the Los Angeles Public School. I was actually on welfare up until about 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, 97, 98, even up to 2002.
Do you still have to go to the welfare place and stand in line for a check, or do they mail it to you?
You actually can get them at the currency exchange. And people don't understand, you don't get welfare anymore. You have to work.
Right.
So you have to go to the training program, and you have to go to these like positive speech kind of things that they send you to. But the other thing about TANF that people don't understand is even though they did millions of dollars of surveys that told them that the average person on welfare was a woman trying to get out of an abusive relationship, and it takes her 3 years, they made TANF 2 years and 6 months.
Wow.
Because they're promoting this keep the family together. So they know that a woman needs longer than that to get on her feet. And so they've made it so the system so that the women can't get back on their feet.
You had to carry your dignity in your hand while participating in this.
It's humiliating. They get you in there, and it's like, having gone through the court system with the custody thing, I don't even want to deal with asking any fathers for any money. It's like, you know what? Because the first thing they'll do is they'll come say, I'll take the kids and you pay me money. So it's like, you don't want to say who the father is. Well, who'd you sleep with? I don't know. Well, how many people sleep with? I slept with a lot. I mean, that's really how you have to answer the questions, because if you can give them any information, they're going after that person, which means that person is coming after you. So I finally turned it around, which is what my book is about, is spinning around and going, you know what, wherever my money's coming from, if it's coming from welfare, it's coming from God.
Yes.
Because that is my source and supply, wherever it's coming from.
Now, financially speaking, you're back on your
I'm
feet?
fine. I'm wonderful.
Now,
Very
how
blessed.
is the two youngest children? They're by the same father?
Yes.
Now, how is your relationship with that father?
We speak, not a very involved parent, but we speak and my children see them, and that's never been a drama for me. My father wasn't in my life, and so I always make that available and possible. And I want my children's fathers to be in their life, because children need models of both ways of behavior, both the masculine and the feminine.
Now, wait a minute, because around 1996, you did Above the Rim with Tupac.
No, I did Above the Rim in 1993, which was the year I lost custody, and it came out in 94.
Wow. How was it there on the set of Above the Rim?
Tupac was such a sweet and wonderful man. And, I was like the only woman in a movie with Dwayne Martin, Leon, Bernie Mac, Marlon Wayans, Tupac Shakur. I mean, how much fun could that be?
And you're even though you don't come across as a hip-hop mom and a hip-hop woman, at 42, because you and I are age appropriate.
Okay.
I know I got G-Unit banging in my Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
And like that.
The young boys want me better more than ever now. I mean, when I was 20, I couldn't get a 20-year-old. But right now, they're just all over.
Working the playground. This time you still got it, all right? Well, look, we have 30 seconds on the break. It was a pleasure to meet you. And I'm so glad we got the
got all the dirt out the way. Done.
And I'm going to continue to remind people today, New York City, the place to be is Lincoln Center. If you give me a moment, I'll give you the telephone numbers and all like that. We'll be doing this throughout the show.
Thank you.
It is a pleasure to meet
very
you.
Much.
I love your personality. Yeah, she said the P word.
Say it again.
Loud and proud. Keep it here, everybody.
Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Cisco and Samantha Mumbo are about to have a baby. Baby's doing... Come on now. That's not necessary. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. You could tell already, right? Thanks for being here. If you just turned us on, you might not have gotten the memo regarding Cisco. Apparently, Samantha Mumbo hasn't. This relationship has been going on for entirely too long. And they're expecting a child. The baby will be here in July. Congratulations, Miss Honey.
How you doing?
And Vibe magazine has, what I have in front of me is the premiere issue of the beauty and fashion special called Vixen. Now, what I want to know from Vibe is this a regular thing? Because premiere issue means there's more to come, but fashion and beauty special means that maybe this is a special edition within the Vibe family. Like, this won't be out all the time. Maybe it'll be out once per season. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look through the magazine, but I would appreciate Vibe magazine. If Vixen is a monthly, can you please put me on the free copy list and start sending me copies? Thanks. Sierra is on the cover, looking every bit a man. No, I'm just playing. See, I'm just talking like you all talk, looking every bit gorgeous, which is why you all get jealous, many of you, and ask whether she's a man or not. Hey, Sierra. They've got some pretty good articles in here. I have to check this out a little later on. Inside celebrities' beauty bags. In other words, they ran their pockets. They ran their beauty bag. 69 ways to turn him on is another article. Plus, they have 205 sultry spring looks. And this magazine is $3.99. And, oh, you know what? This is just for, I think, the season, because it says spring 05 as opposed to February 05 or March 05. So that would be a good look vibe. You know, just put it out every once in a while.
Quarterly.
Yeah, quarterly. Because there's too much fashion and beauty out here. And I got to tell you, this wouldn't be one that I pick up. You know, so, you know, if you put this out quarterly, this is good. I picked that up. Thanks, Vibe. Music says, Wendy, how are you going to talk about some other girl being ugly? Have you ever watched your own show on VH1? You look like a transvestite. You are effing ugly and you look like a man. Okay, that's old and that's tired. I acknowledge that I am not a beauty queen. You all remind me of it. As a matter of fact, Music, I haven't gotten reminded of it in quite a while because once I put it out there, what more can you say to hurt my feelings? How you doing?
Put that where?
And being that I'm such an ugly woman, I like to bring others on my side of the track.
Put that where?
I guess. And you know what? It's not even me calling the girl ugly, Music. You don't even listen correctly. That was somebody writing it about CeeLo's daughter not being attractive. And I said I didn't see the MTV show, so I don't know what the hell everybody's talking about with a sweet damn 16. Les says, Wendy, is that bee stupid? What planet is she from? Everyone knows that men have no say in court. Take it from me, a very responsible dad. Unless the mother is doing drugs and you can prove it, the child's place is with the mother. Lawyers will tell you this as advice when a father wants to fight for custody. Then Les drew a picture of the middle finger. And he says, I speak for all the responsible fathers. Shut that stupid bee up. Talking about our guest who just left, Tonya Pinkins. Well, her experience, Les, is obviously different than yours. Although I tend to side with Les. What court, just gives it up to the... But, there's always a case. And this was the case in point. And I appreciate her coming in and speaking forthright from her experience regarding, I got an AJ celebrity spotting. Is everybody ready? Because it's always fun to see AJ out. Yeah. And this time he was in Trinidad. See, you always think people aren't watching. People watch, and the experience is everywhere. We are like that fungus, growing. Dear Wendy, I heard you talking the other day about AJ. Well, I was in Trinidad for Carnival earlier in February, and AJ was there too. This is for AJ from 106 and Park. I don't know if he's West Indian, but honey, he was at every party all week for Carnival. He was also always hugged up on this very dark-skinned Indian girl who looked like Chili from TLC. And she was not drop-dead gorgeous. She looked average, but she was pretty. Wendy, AJ was partying like a typical American Yankee person, and they robbed him while he was partying and trying to act like he was Trini. He got up on stage and cried and whined and offered $2,000 American dollars and a guest appearance on 106 and Park for whoever would return his wallet. Well, his wallet did show up after that, but Wendy, they were straight disrespecting him at every party, booing him and stuff. FYI, Anthony Anderson was down there also getting his Sirius Mac on, chilling. I thought he was married. Also, the black couple from The Young and Restless was down there dressed in costumes. Thank you, Ms. Trini. I love the celebrity spottings. Oh, hear the little Kim lyrics. Jury, are you listening? This is from Queen Bitch. I'm a diamond cluster hustler, queen bee, supreme bee, killer nook for my nooker. By any means, bee, murder sense bee. And this is from the song Aunt Dot. My Aunt Dot left a Glock and some blood on my sheets. Told me to clean the ish up. Then I hit the streets. Even though I'm her niece, she copped me a piece. Whack ass caliber nickel plated with a silencer. She don't know I like my guns pretty like my boy Pastor Troy. I don't know. She had to make it rhyme. I'm just making the references to Glock because they want the Junior Mafia in the court. When the trial begins on the 28th, they don't want them to be referred to as the Junior Mafia, but a musical group. And I'm like, call it what it is. It is. If it's the Junior Mafia, don't try to run from it now. I'm a killer, nickel, and I'm killing the witnesses. Yo, nickel, Crooklyn B, nickel, bust your hammer, and I cook them bricks. If you really... All right, let me get to the gun references. Get in touch with us. Effing with the B, you might not make it alive, cause it's murder. Ain't talking about Irv and Ja. Y'all sleep on baby girl. I seldom frown, spit the shank out my mouth, then bust you down. And here's from Can You Hear Me Now? I got soldiers in every town that'll come see y'all like Black Hawk Down. I ain't playing with y'all offers. I'm spraying raid. If getting money is a crime, then I confess. Yeah. I say all that to say, Kim.
Nice skills.
Your work speaks for itself, and the Junior Mafia is what it is. By the way, good luck with your court case. Keep it here, everybody.
Wendy, man.
First of all, my question is, what's wrong with Fantasia? I guess maybe I'm wondering why no one wants to focus on Fantasia's talent. I mean,
because nobody can get past her team.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Once again, I want to thank our special guest, Tonya Pinkins, who came in. And I want to give you the telephone number and remind you of what she's up to. It's on Saturday night. This coming Saturday, there are 2 shows going down at the Frederick P. Rose Hall at the Time Warner Center at Columbus Circle. In other words, Lincoln Center. Once you get up there, follow the line of people. This is a virtually sold-out show. Tonya is doing 2 shows on Saturday night, one at 7:30 and one at 9:30 p.m. She's a Tony Award-winning actress. She got that Tony from Jelly's Last Jam. You know her as Livia on All My Children, and she's giving a musical tribute to celebrate the 100th birthday of Harold Arlen's. The concert is going to be taking place in the Allen Room. The Allen Room is a very exquisite room. It features a 90-foot glass wall with a magical view of Central Park. Oh, the lights, the singing, it's all going down. I'm going to give you the telephone number, okay? It's 212-721-6500. Some sophisticated fun for the grown and sexy on Saturday night. 212-721-6500. And there's some great restaurants in the area, so you can just make it a whole night at Lincoln Center. And 212-721-6500. I want to talk to you about LA Weight Loss. They're sponsors of the show. I happen to have lost over 15 pounds on LA Weight Loss and managed to have kept it off. The LA Weight Loss lifestyle is simply marvelous. For breakfast this morning, I had a cup of yogurt, plain yogurt, threw some raspberries in it. And, you know, I could have had the wheat toast with a slice of wheat toast with peanut butter on it. This is all in one breakfast. Instead, I just chose to dig my nasty finger in the jar and just, you know, slather it on my tongue, the peanut butter. Forget the toast. Then, driving into work this morning, I had an apple. I just got my teeth cleaned, so it felt like I was cleaning them again. I went to get my teeth cleaned at the dentist this morning. And guess what I just finished having? About 2 hours ago. Subway. Yeah, Subway is part of the LA Weight Loss lifestyle. I had a 6-inch. Mm-hmm.
6 is not that big.
But it was thick.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And satisfying. I had a Subway turkey sub. Then, you know, right about now, they say you can have a snack. I could always have, you know, some fruit or something like that. But you know what? I'm fine. I'm good to go. I have a little dinner date tonight. And I'm going to go to a place that features great steak. So I'm going to have a grilled steak. And some vegetables on the side. And that's it. Would you like to lose some weight and feel like you're still eating great food? The LA Weight Loss lifestyle is for you then. And I got to tell you something. They work in conjunction with some of your favorite restaurants. Some of your favorite restaurants, like the Cheesecake Factory, Chi-Chi's, Chili's, Fridays, Denny's, Dairy Queen, Bob Evans, Boston Market, California Pizza Kitchen, Burger King. You understand what I'm saying? This LA weight loss is the greatest thing since sliced wheat bread with peanut butter on top. Do what I do, or maybe not. You know, spring is coming. It's going to be time for you in a minute to take off that coat and take off all those heavy clothes and show what you got. How you looking? All right, 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss, and I'm telling you, it's affordable. It works within your busy lifestyle. You eat real food. And did I mention the one-on-one weight loss counselor? Oh my gosh, it's like having your personal psychiatrist for your weight. You call up, you can fetch. They help you, and you go on about your life. 1-800-448-TRIM. There are LA weight loss locations all around the country. They've been in business since 1987. No crazy pills. You don't have to go to the gym if you don't want to. 1-800-448-TRIM. I'm telling you, 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. All right, I'm finished with that commercial. Now I want to tell you what's going on in Long Island City on Friday. You can check out the WBLS Shore Shots. They got a game on Friday night at 7 o'clock at Variety Boys and Girls Club of Queens. Tip-off time, like I said, 7 o'clock in Queens. And if your organization would like to play our organization in basketball, our WBLS Shore Shots, I'm going to give you the WBLS Shore Shot hotline, but I'll give you a moment to get a pen and paper. By the way, we're broadcasting from the Harlem Y on Friday. The entire team here at WBLS. From Paul and them in the morning, Adimu, I'm going to be there, and we are raising money, and all the money is going to the Harlem Y. They apparently are in need, and so WBLS is here to help out. And what we're going to do is we're asking you to pledge money, pledge your support, and so on and so forth. All the shenanigans are going down at the Harlem Y on Friday. So, you know, I hate to seem selfish, but come by while I'm on. Between 2 and 7. And pledge, and we'll say hi to each other, and I'm broadcasting live. Everybody's broadcasting live, actually. PM in the AM. You know, if you want to go by, go ahead on your way to work. Adimu, spend lunchtime with Adimu. But come by when I'm on, from 2 to 7. They got some kind of wager going on in the back as to, you know, which jock is going to bring in the most money, and then the winner gets dinner for 2. So I would like that.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So come by when I'm on.
Come by when she's on. Wendy Williams.
Because if it's free, it's for me. And that food back there, you know, they got the dinner going on. All right, so that's the Harlem Y on Friday. Now let me give you the BLS Shore Shot hotline. 212-592-0556. 212-592-0556. And real quick, don't forget tonight, the Laugh Factory is the place to be for the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. You know, it's going down. It's going to be a lot of fun. Shout out to Vivian Green. Viv, I'm going to come by your place also and check you out. I like you. I told Bev I wasn't going to come by only because she was getting me in the middle of fighting with Art. When are you coming by? No! Ooh. You know, but now that the fight is over and the dust is cleared. Yes, Viv, you know I love you. Emotional roller coaster, Lord, you were singing to me. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So I'll be by there, Viv. But everybody, the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience, I'll see you all tonight at the Laugh Factory. Don't forget, doors open up at 8 o'clock. I'll be there at 8 tonight. The comedy doesn't actually start until 9. So what do we do in that hour, you say? Well, you all take your seats and, you know, get your drink on and stuff like that. You know, you check out who's all around you and socialize with each other. We finger wave to each other, or you can come over and say hi and, you know, whatnot. I'm going to bring some goodies to give away tonight. Listen, ask the girls to rustle up those towels from Pele Pele. We want to give those out. Put one on every seat in the joint tonight. We have so many of them. Thank you, Pele Pele. And maybe some buttons and keychains and stuff. Art.
Okay.
So I'll see you all tonight at the Laugh Factory. Okay, lots of jokes. Capone, the gangster of comedy. You'll learn tonight why they call him the gangster of comedy. He hosts, truly funny, and then the outstanding comedians. They're always funny, and you never know who's going to pop through. Last week, Charlie Murphy came through. He wasn't even announced. He just came through and told jokes. Chris Rock has come through, although he didn't hit the stage to tell jokes. That wasn't for Chris Rock. That was for Charlie Murphy.
Right, yeah.
Chris Rock lamped in the back in the cut and watched the other comedians tell jokes. All kinds of people have come through. So hopefully I'll see you tonight as you come through the Laugh Factory at 8th Avenue, 42nd Street in Times Square. And we'll continue with this break and come back with, actually, we have 2 more hours, but don't tell the rest because they think we're only here for another 57 minutes. It's the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
You ever had one of those?
These are the most beautiful pictures, and they look so in love and so happy. Boris Cujo, Nicole Irie Parker. They had a roller skating baby shower, and it's all played out in the new Jet magazine with Tyler Perry and them on the front cover. Just adorable. Nicole and Boris. I wish I could see the baby. I can't see the baby. But I see Dondre Whitfield and his wife, Sally Richardson, with their adorable daughter, Parker, that they brought to the party. And look, Tisha Campbell, you look great. Tisha, you look fantastic. Shout out to her family in Newark. She looks great in the pictures. Tony Childs is there. Gabrielle Union. Who else is it? Pick up the new Jet magazine. It's the one with Tyler Perry on the front. Ow. Oh, gosh. Art, please. Ow. Can we please have a positive moment?
Do you forget what show this is?
Oh, I forgot for a moment. Hit it. Anyway, dear Wendy, this is Malcolm, everybody. Turn this up.
Spit some little Kim lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh, give me my little Kim lyrics.
Spit some little Kim over there.
Oh, yeah.
Take it in the butt. Oh. Yeah, what? Got land in Switzerland. Even got sand in Maryland.
Come on.
Bahamas in the spring. Baby, it's a big mama thing. Can't you tell by the diamonds in my ring?
Come on.
That's how many times she wants to come. Another one and another one. Yeah, but she doesn't say anything about guns in that.
Oh, yeah.
So the jury passes over that. They go to the gunplay. German Luger for the ass. Deep-throated. Firearm is should have told it. And all that bull kick player hating from the sidelines.
Come on, girl.
Are you riding mine? Oh. Come on now. Oh, you know I embrace my 12-year-old. I felt like a kid next to Tonya. I mean, she was a real lady, all seasoned and stuff. We're age appropriate, but for some reason, Art, please. She was a good guest. Malcolm in Philly, though. All right, this is relating back to Advice Hour. If you're just turning on the show, I'm sorry. It's hard to keep you up to speed. Miss a moment, you miss a lot. Maybe you'll catch it in the best of. But Malcolm says, Wendy, I taught in Philly for 2.5 years. My principal tried to fire me for helping out with my students outside of the classroom. Activities such as bowling, amusement parks, and movies. Of course, with the parents' permission. Don't you know the principal was later arrested for having sex with my 9th grade students, and the dummy videotaped it. I could have cut his head off with a saw. Damn. Cut his head off with a saw.
Yeah. Where'd that come from? Movies.
No, Malcolm, listen to the show. We are all just so dramatic in everything. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Golden Girl, Power 99 in Philadelphia. Yay. They're having their ski trip. It's coming up the weekend of March 5th. I know I'll be down there in Maryland kicking it. We're having a special edition of Advice Hour there at the ski trip. Ooh. Like in like a room with me, and some girls and some guys. We're going to do Advice Hour and stuff. And but the Golden Girl right now got her lawsuit set for $85 million against Fabulous. Ooh. You might not get that though, Gigi, because he's still borrowing his jewelry.
Oh,
I know, because.
Easy.
Shout out to Ben and Eddie at B&B Jewelers in Wayne, New Jersey. It says DJ Golden Girl of Power 99 FM in Philadelphia, home of the Wendy Williams Experience afternoons. Doesn't say that part, but you know. Has sued rapper Fabulous and his entourage for allegedly assaulting her after the radio station's annual Powerhouse concert in 2004. See, I was at Powerhouse. I had to leave early because I was supposed to be hosting an R. Kelly party up here in New York, and that was the night that Jay-Z's people allegedly sprayed Mason Kelly's face, and then the party was a bust. And I was mad because I could have stayed in Philly and watched it all go down with Gigi and Fabulous, and then had a first-hand account. Or at the very least, got in on it so I could have been suing too. Gigi about to buy the radio station. Oh, yeah. Power 99 is a great station. I'm going to tell you why. They got the Star and Buck Wild morning show in the morning and the Wendy Williams Experience in the afternoon.
Yes.
And same thing with Power 104.1 in Hartford. Same lineup. Yes. Sick and crazy. You wake up with the sickness and you drive home with the sickness. Just straight sick. Shout out to my Philly crime bosses and shout out to my Hartford crime bosses. But back to Gigi, Golden Girl. Golden Girl, whose real name is Lisa Natson, is seeking $85 million in damages, alleging that she was picked up and slammed to the ground by Fabulous bodyguard in the backstage parking area of the Wachovia Center in Philly. Now, let me just say, Gigi, you could pick her up and slam her down. She's a small girl. She's short, like 5'2", and she weighs no more than, 120?
115.
If that, exactly. Golden Girl said that she then joked that she would stop playing Fabulous's song. All right, here's how it all went down. Golden Girl, recognized for her blonde hair. It's not blonde, it's straight up white. Yeah. Golden Girl, her moniker, her, like I say, it is what it is for the experience. Her thing is Golden Girl, the Black Barbie. Yeah. So her hair, she got the whole black bar, the pink, the white hair. She got the whole. I think she got some new jugs too from my plastic surgeon, Dr. Meminiscus. As a matter of fact, I know that she did because she asked me about. She told me that she was going to get it done. Hey, Dr. Meminiscus. Anyway, so now she's got the jugs, and so. He picked her up and slammed her to the ground, is what she's saying about the bodyguards. Golden Girl, recognized for her blonde hair, told Philadelphia's NBC News last November that after she asked for a ride on the bus, ride on the Brooklyn Rappers tour bus, his bodyguards got really nasty. Golden Girl said she then joked that she would stop playing Fabulous's song Breathe on her show if she didn't get the ride on the bus. And that's when the violence erupted. Yeah. Fabulous allegedly watched as the incident unfolded. According to Golden Girl, as a member of the rapper's posse, videotaped. So see, it was all going down and nobody was helping out. The rapper denied any connection to the incident and dismissed Golden Girl's claims shortly after the altercation. He says, I was on my tour bus and didn't witness the alleged incident, so I'm not sure or aware of any of the details concerning the matter. I never touched or did anything to Golden Girl, therefore I'm not involved, and I do not have anything further to say about the incident. Speaking to the news station last year while on crutches, dramatic effect and everything. You better work, Golden Girl. You needed a neck brace and the whole bit. Hell, I would have thrown my hair down and played snatch ball just the whole bit. Anyway, speaking on crutches, Golden Girl said she injured her ankle, her back, and her shoulder. Oh, no, that's good then. Good, Golden Girl. The DJ said she notified the police and hired attorney Don Monchel after the occurrence. We will stop at absolutely nothing to make sure that justice is served and that she gets everything she's entitled to. And at the same time that the perpetrator winds up in the clink. That's what her attorney told NBC 10. In the meantime, the latest developments on that case. Golden Girl, why didn't you tell me you were going to be on Celebrity Damn Justice? I guess because I would have blown it up. Everybody been watching. Well, she was on Celebrity Justice like 2 days ago. According to, is that according to you, Art?
Yeah.
Or is that according to Nicole in the office?
According to her. I talked to her this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said she was on Celebrity Justice.
Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah.
Is she in a brace or in the crutches still?
I didn't even ask.
I would have popped an implant just to make it, I would have,
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Pop an implant and, I mean, the whole bit.
Make it look good, yeah.
Make it look real good. Well, Golden Girl, I hope that justice is sought. And once you get your money, can I please remain in the afternoons? Thank you. Once you get the money and own the radio station.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Farnsworth Bentley. You are in the news, my friend. On March 1st, everybody, the world's first hip-hop fashion show will be colliding for something called Rip the Runway on BET. Oh, they call it a fashion extravaganza. My mouth gets funny when I say that, don't it? I bust open my nostrils. Like Tonya Pinkins when she was talking, wasn't she giving us the straight up nostril talk as she was talking? Nostrils like Brock Peters in Porgy and Bess.
Oh, God.
I bought the old heads back with that one, right? But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Dang.
Porgy, you is my woman. This exclusive affair is hosted by Eva of America's Next Top Model and the self-proclaimed leader of the gentleman's movement, Farnsworth Bentley. And it's going to feature, of course, Sean John and G Unit and Baby Fat and Bathhouse Swimwear line and all like that. So now we can watch it on TV. That's going to be coming on. All right, it's going to be going down, actually, on March 1st. I want tickets for that. I mean, I want to go. I want to see what's all a-doing.
It's a lot of fun.
And then it's going to be televised on BET on Thursday, March 24th. Do you know Don Cornelius denied me access to the red carpet for this year's Soul Train Music Awards, you all? I am hurt to my heart, Don.
He talked to you last year, too.
He talked to me last year and the year before. 2 years in a row, I've been working the red carpet for the Soul Train Music Awards. And my VH1 people, tried to get us, passes to go out there and, do the red carpet event and bring you all back, the latest and the greatest on the Wendy Williams on Fire on VH1. But Don's office said, no, we don't want any incidents on the red carpet. There were no incidents, Don. We had fun on the red carpet talking to everybody. It's not my fault if Ruben is not handling. Or whatever. So I won't be going to the Soul Train Music Awards this year because Don and them don't want me working the red carpet. They don't want any trouble.
Oh, our own people.
Our own people. I mean, it hurt my heart to find that out.
Yeah. Old ass need to retire indefinitely now.
Ooh.
No, don't make fun of Don. Because you know what? I know the orders come down from Don, but there's somebody in his office that could have said, no, Don. You know how you tell the old people what's happening sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I'll say to my mom, no, it's more fashionable to wear it this way, or it's more, Daddy, you do it somebody young and with it could have said, no, Don, that's the fire. But no. Go ahead, Vivica.
Put that where? Back there.
Okay. So I've lost that red carpet opportunity. In the meantime, Star Jones might be losing hers. Second sign, so I'll have to save this for the next break. So you all keep it where you got it, okay? A. Marie is going to be there and everything. Brooke Valentine at this BET fashion show. Oh, I need to be here. A. Marie's going to be performing in New Jersey at Brokers on March 12th. So I'll see her there because I'm hosting that.
Mean Shoe Game.
And the Mean Shoe Game is the theme.
Hello?
What's going on, Remy? What happened with you and Gloria Velez?
Talking mad reckless to me. FYI, I never got robbed in my life.
Okay.
Me letting Gloria Velez rob me.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Next site in Brazil, Caribbean Carnival style. Come on, Massive, let's represent for 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul. We doing it Caribbean style.
That is so funny. AJ, here are the pictures of you tripping out at the down in Trinidad. I was just telling the story and already Art got him. Thank you, whoever sent these. Look at AJ. AJ, are you Trini?
Ow.
No, don't say that about him. We know nothing about AJ like that. Shout out to Kiki in Passaic, New Jersey. Kiki says, I'm not ugly, I just have a strong face. What is that? Thank you, Kiki. She says, but you're a beautiful person because your own self-confidence shines through. It's mind over matter. I came back to the office to tell you that, so shout me out. Thank you, Kiki. And she's 21. Why did I take this break? Oh, to remind everybody that the Laugh Factory is happening tonight. Again, I'll see you there. Doors open up at 8 o'clock. I'm going to be there on time tonight. I got a couple of commercials to cut after the show that I'm cutting out. I'm going over there, and I'm going to start reading my new Vibe magazine while I wait for the doors to open. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I get there, the whole room is empty, and I sit there like, hey, they're lonely, girl. But I'm my own best friend, so I love it. I order a martini before the bar's even set up, and I sit there with my drink, and I'm reading my National Enquirer or my In Style. And then people start to fill up the room, and all of a sudden, I'm popular. But it is what it is. You have to start by being your own best friend. I sit there all by my lonely. I like it that way, though. I read my magazines. I catch up on my show prep. I wait for the doors to open up at 8 o'clock, and then everybody comes in. We all say hi and junk, and then the jokes start at 9. So I'll see you at the Laugh Factory tonight. It's the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience this and every Wednesday night. When I say every and raise my arms, do I have sweat under my arms?
I don't see any.
Do you see sweat stains? Oh, damn. Oh, and it's wet, too. I could wring my underarms out. It's big. They're big?
Yeah.
They're big. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, especially okay over there.
I'm thinking of getting some Botox under my arms, though, because that stops the sweat.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you something. My fabulous dermatologist, Dr. Janine Downey, she does the Botox. And the girls in Hollywood get Botox under their arms and under their feet before every award shows. Because, you know, your feet under the bottom sweat and they slide off their Jimmy Choos. I don't get that, but that's apparently what happens when you're on the red carpet being grilled by the paparazzi. And then also under the arms. And I don't sweat that much. Today, I'm particularly hot. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my shirt is so tight. It's fitting so close up under my... Oh, I don't care.
You have the heat on 90.
No, you know what I do? This is what the long hair is for. The long fake hair. See? I just cover my underarm area. I'm going to tell you something. Hair hides a multitude of sins. That roll of fat under your bra, like if it's long enough, look, if you push it over your eyes... They can't see the rest of your face. Say?
Yes.
And also, if you're sweating under your arms, you just pull your hair around like this, and nobody sees nothing. Well, it might sound crazy, but it works. And I'll be at the Laugh Factory tonight. And when I wave my hands to say, hello, don't say nothing. Because you can put that where. I just love that saying. Let's talk about tax time. Jackson Hewitt, big sponsors here on the Wendy Williams Experience, and I love them for that. And it is tax season, and the latest tax laws, well, there are a lot of changes. It's easy to miss deductions that could mean more money back for you from the IRS. Now, if you're thinking about trying to prepare your own tax returns, forget about it. You're too busy. Besides, stay in your lane. That is not your lane. You are a teacher. You are a bus driver. You are captain of industry on Wall Street. You're not a tax person. Stay in your lane. Leave it up to the professionals at Jackson Hewitt. Let them do your taxes. I'm going to give you a number. Did you know that their average refund at Jackson Hewitt is $400 more than the average IRS refund? $400 more. What can you do with $400? If you put $200 more to it, you can get books.
Oh.
$400. That'll get you a nice night at a swanky hotel.
Oh.
For you and your jump off.
Oh.
$400. That's a car payment on one of them Chrysler Bentleys for a month. Mm-hmm. Actually less. I think I was watching No Money Down, $250 a month, something like that. Anyway, $400. The point I'm trying to make. Call Jackson Hewitt, man. They dig deep to find all the credits and deductions that you deserve. And their work is guaranteed. Jackson Hewitt has over 190 locations in the tri-state area, and they stay open late. They're even open on Sundays, and you don't need an appointment. They have tons and tons of refund and loan options. So get your taxes done by Jackson Hewitt. You can even get your refund directly deposited into your bank account. So let them prepare your taxes this year. They're fast, they're professional, and they'll get every dollar back that you deserve. And right now, you can save $10 on your tax preparation. Just visit their website at jacksonhewitt.com to find a Jackson Hewitt tax location near you. You can call 1-800-234-1040. 1-800-234-1040. It doesn't say this in the copy, but let me just throw it in.
Oh.
And tell them you heard about it here on the Wendy Williams Experience at 107.5 WBLS. Hold on. My headphones are on the floor. Now I can't put them on my ears. They're wet with Lysol. Lysol and the fake hair don't mix, so I'll just do this break with no Lysol. I can't hear any sound effects. I feel like a guest on my own show. Please don't hit me with the drill or anything crazy. Know how you doing? Wait, let me wipe these off. Am I going to wipe them off on? Here, Art, can you wipe these off on your T-shirt? Please.
All right.
Thank you. It looks like it came from the prize closet. You were just straight raw dogging it today. That's not even a white T-shirt like the guys in the street wear. That looks like a Fruit of the Loom.
It is a Fruit of the Looms. Thank you.
Only because I know I wear them also. Oh, boy. Dear Wendy, I'm glad that, excuse me, I faxed you the information on Tonya Pinkins. I was so glad to help out. I love your radio TV show, and I wish you the best success. Sorry Don Cornelius is hating on you. Best wishes, Tika. Thank you, Tika. Bigfoot says, Wendy, I happened to catch Celebrity Justice late one night with when I was having my meeting with the chief. Golden Girl was on crutches. That's what Bigfoot says. And Reggae Red says, because she's a real TV nista out in Plainfield, she says, Wendy, number one, Golden Girl was on Celebrity Justice, which aired at around 4 a.m. She was wearing a velour workout suit, and they didn't show her feet, so we don't know if she was in a cast. In fact, she didn't even look hurt or in pain, so I don't know when they did the segment or when she was actually hurt. Her hair was definitely not platinum. It was more dark blonde, reddish combo. All right. And number two, during one of your breaks, I heard Vivica Fox doing a voiceover for a Cadillac Escalade spot. Yup, you did, Reggae Red. I acknowledged that when she did it. Because you know Vivica's voice. Mostly because she's got that, show going on Lifetime, which all the girls love.
Back there.
But I'd like to think that we have a lot to do with that, too, because she gets voiced on this show every day, at least twice an hour, right? I'm fixated on that put that where back there. Hey, Vivica. We love you here, girl. And and somebody didn't sign their name, but they said, give Don a Vaughn Harper. How you doing?
No,
wait, let me tell everybody who Vaughn Harper is. for you affiliates, Vaughn Harper is the inventor, practically, of the whole quiet storm thing. And here in New York, on my flagship station, WBLS, he turns the mother out.
No doubt.
But he's also, while he's a man of a certain age, the salt and pepper hair and the whole bit, he is also a man who loves to have a good time. And he was nice enough to bless us with a how you doing. So Don Cornelius, from one legend to another, that would mean Don is a legend and Vaughn is a legend. Hit it, Vaughn.
How you doing?
All right. Oh, Vaughn's voice is sick. Yes, I did acknowledge, shout out to who's in Philly, who asked me, did I acknowledge Cisco's baby on the way with Samantha Mumbo? Mm-hmm. I acknowledged it. Wendy, first of all, I'm not a drug user or anything like that. Isn't that a weird way to start a fax? That means she's about to say something crazy. I'm about to say, are you on drugs? No, she says, I'm not a drug user or anything like that. I've been a good mother and a wife. So the middle finger is up to whoever sent the email. This email is relating a couple of hours ago. I got an email from a guy who said Tonya Pinkins didn't know what she was talking about. The court system is designed where the woman always gets the kid. Tonya said the court system is designed that if a man holds a beef and wants custody, that the court system will give the man the kid. This woman on the fax goes on to say, I've been listening to your show online for about 2 weeks now. Oh, great. New listener. And I must admit the main reason why was for the gossip. But today I was amazed. I listened to your interview with Tonya Pinkins and I began to notice myself crying. You see, I have children that were basically taken away from me through a divorce. Now I have to pay child support, which is never enough because he continually tries to make me feel bad because I cannot give more. I supported my grown family with 8 to 5 jobs for 10 years. That time produced 4 beautiful children that are the loves of my life. They have been since I was 19. Yada, yada, yada. Tonya helped her get through. And I guess she saw a likeness between she and Tonya. And this woman didn't sign her name. But I'm glad that you listen online. What city are you listening? Let me see. This fax doesn't even have a fax number. I can't even see. I'm glad. Shout out to everybody who listens online. Shout out to Tamika Riley, who's listening to us in Columbia, South Carolina. I'll see you at the party. First Friday's place to be. You know. Just keep listening to the radio station there for more details. But in a nutshell, I will be there on Friday. Friday, March 4th, downtown, hosting a party. I don't have the information in front of me right this very moment. I'll be broadcasting live from down there also, by the way, everybody at my affiliate radio station. But it'll be a seamless broadcast. You won't even notice. I'll have all my gossip and all my usual what's-a-whoosins next Friday. Okay? Now, there are a couple of other things going on. And I just seem to be all at a loss for damn.
Kay Thompson called. She said she's your mom's friend.
Kay Thompson Payne. My mom and her are cut buddies from way back when they were young girls.
She said she can't listen to you anymore while she's driving because she's been laughing so hard. She's almost had 3 accidents and gone off the road.
Oh, Miss Payne. That's a bad woman right there. She used to drive a Porsche. And I remember thinking, like, as a young girl, that's one thing. My mother has always had, like, girlfriends that are just, like, fabulous. You know, like you look as you're cutting up onions or whatever slave work your mother's making you do. And she's in the other room, you know, with her friends. And you know what I mean? And I'm being a dutiful daughter, but I'm observing her friends, their clothes, you know, leather, jewelry to die for. I remember Miss Payne, she had a Porsche. My mother's other friend, Costella, she had a Porsche. Shout out to Mrs. Mahan. Dr. Mahan is a surgeon. Mrs. Mahan didn't work, Costella Mahan. And she had a Porsche and she'd drive. Oh, damn. Anyway, I gotta go. I was about to get all into it. I guess this is the best time, though, to stop. Look, you good people, you are my life for these 4 hours. I just absolutely love you for listening today. Also, special thanks to our special guest who came in, Tonya Pinkins. You can check her out on All My Children. For you New York City listeners, I've got more information on how you can see her at City Center on Saturday, Lincoln Center on Saturday. In the meantime and in between time, everybody, class is dismissed, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow, same time. Bye-bye.
These party people, see you later. Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
You have got to be kidding me. I'm not going nowhere. Because as of right now, officially, you're in the hood now, baby. The bonus hour is next on WBLS.
Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Ah. And when I was left for dead, you all, I wanted to come back so badly. I love Philly. Shout out to Philly. But I swear to goodness, when I'd come up, like, 1 weekend a month, I would come up and, go shopping and stuff. I'd be driving down 6th Avenue. And secretly, I was saying, Lord, can I come home yet? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Wow. It's crazy. There's no place like home.
That's true.
And the people in Philly, wonderful people. My radio station there, Power 99, I feel so grateful that I'm able to be back on Power 99, but based out of New York. You know where it all goes down. You want to write a book? Here's where the publishing houses are. You want to be on TV? Here's where it's going down. You want to, get the best hair, the best fashions, the best whatever. It's going down here. It's just the energy, the excitement of the city. And I used to... Even when we lived in Philly, I said, I don't want to live in Philly. I want to live in Jersey. And I want to live near the Turnpike because that's the vein that leads me to New York. We lived about 2 miles off the Turnpike. And I'd get on the Turnpike and drive up here and Philly. And then I'd hit exit 9. You know what I'm saying? And that officially starts New York because you start seeing the signs for New York this way. And I'd be like, I'm almost there. Then I'd come through the Lincoln Tunnel, blinded by my own tears. Then I'd get to the other side of the tunnel, I'd be whipping it like I hadn't lost a damn beat. Ooh. But then I'd turn on the radio and be so mad. You know what I mean? Like, listen to what... Lord, can I go home yet? No, my child, you haven't learned your lesson. Well, show me a sign, give me a sign, show me a sign. And then I'd go into a store and somebody'd say, hi, Wendy. And I'd be like, no lie. That, you know what I'm saying? And it would make me feel so good. I'd be like, well, that was a sign. Show me another one. And I'd walk someplace else. Wendy Williams, oh, my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. Where are you? And I'm like, Lord, see, I'm left for dead. People, it's enough not to be here, but when people don't know where you are, like they think you just fell off the face of the earth, I'd be like, damn, can I come home yet? I'm just reflecting on that little drop that we just played, and at the end it said WBLS New York, just so long and strong, it made me sweat all over again. How do my pits look?
Same.
Damn, a moist mess. I could wring out my shirt and fill a swimming pool, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why am I so sweaty today? I'm going to get Botox under my arms. It's going to stop the sweat. All the girls in Hollywood do it. If I could take needles in my forehead, I could take needles in my arms. And I get needles in my feet now once a week. You know, with the what do you call it? That takes down the scar? Cortisone? Is that what it is, cortisone? I don't know.
A lot of acupuncture.
Yeah, whatever. No, my doctor, whatever she puts in my feet. Damn, I forgot to tell the affiliates about Star Jones and her red carpet job. Well, it's okay. I'm going to tell New York, and then I'll just repeat it tomorrow in the first hour of the show.
You're in the hood now, baby.
It's the Junior Mafia. No, we like the door to slam. Yeah. No, just open it up and let it slam. Yeah. Like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. He came in the room, Trevor, our production person, trying to be all polite and let the door close. No, I like the busyness.
I always do it like that.
No. I like the busyness.
But it messes the promos up sometimes.
No. I like the doors to slant.
Keep the authenticity.
Oh, it does.
The vibe. I'm saying you want me to keep the authenticity.
Yes,
of the vibe?
exactly.
Big words.
Keep it organic.
Oh.
Give me a This Just In. And this time you don't have to do the ticker tape. Just play the Dateline one. Insiders are buzzing that the E! Network is unhappy with some of Star Jones' award show antics, which include wielding celebrities to come on her ABC show, The View, and babbling about her lavish wedding instead of focusing on the stars. In a bizarre... he lets it slam now. In a bizarre, live from the red carpet turn at the Grammys, Star's new hubby, Al You Doing Reynolds, lurked behind her on the runway, taking no pains to avoid being seen by the camera. That's the woman in him, though. Ooh. E? While E consistently beats a number of other award pre-shows, Star's Nielsen ratings for the Grammys were 40% below what Joan Rivers were the year before. The rep for Star Jones said any talk of her and E severing ties is ridiculous. Star loves E, and E loves Star. But it sounds like tough love at the Entertainment Network. And Star is going to have to tippy-toe on her Payless stilettos at the Oscars Sunday. Oh, the Oscars already happened? This is late. Did the Oscars already happen?
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Her last gig on her contract is the Oscars. And if she wants to re-up, she better do right. And the chief at E, his name is Jeff Shore, he says, here's his quote, "We have her for 2005 and we have an option for 2006. We're very happy with her and she is kicking Joan Rivers behind. We'll take a look at the options after the Oscars." Well, with Star, you get Hollywood schmoozy schmooze. So they have to put Kathy Griffin, the comedian, in there to kind of bring the ball home. With Joan Rivers, you got everything in one. Now, I'm not saying anything, E. I'm just looking at you. If I could raise my forehead, I would. But I can't. Smooth as a baby's bottom, isn't it? Botox. All I'm saying is, I don't want to go to any Hollywood parties. I give it to you straight, no chaser. That's probably why Don Cornelius doesn't want me to work the red carpet for the Soul Train Awards. Ow. No, from one legend to another. Don.
You doing?
What? What is that?
It's not me. It's our system as usual.
Oh.
But I'll hit it again.
Okay.
How you doing?
All right. Don, I am just so hurt. I've worked the red carpet 2 years in a row for Soul Train. I couldn't imagine. I didn't start any trouble out there. We need new Salwa. We need new paper for the fax machine. You know where to get it, right?
Listen right here.
Oh, okay. 2 years for the red carpet on Soul Train. And I just found out yesterday from my VH1 family that we won't be making that trip this year because Don's office does not want any trouble on the red carpet.
It's crazy.
Damn. I'm sorry for that, but I can't change. You could say, well, Wendy, but what am I doing that's so wrong? You see how it goes down on the red carpet? What am I doing that's so wrong?
You got some grandkids to take care of.
I got a kid to take care of.
Doesn't he got some grandkids to take care of?
Cut his mic off.
I was trying to think about what my Soul Train red carpet hair look was going to be, because you can only see from like the shoulders up. So there's no point in, tricking out a whole outfit. I don't even bother with that. When I first started working the red carpets, I down with the shoes and all like that. My shoes are sinking into the moist grass, and, I'm looking ridiculous, and I'm cold. I'm trying to effect a look. Now I just go, and it just matters to me that, my makeup and my hair, in my nails, because, I'm back and forth with the microphone like this. Guess it doesn't even matter now. I've been kicked out of Soul Train. But I'm saying, VH1, couldn't you say that the passes were for just VH1 press, and then we just do a swoop down? Why do you have to be so damn honest? You see, we've been working together, VH1, for 2 years. Sometimes we have to work the Wendy Williams on Fire show in through the back door. Now, you all really do need to learn how to just get a little bit more greasy in your execution of passes for stuff. Really? You should have seen it when we got kicked out of the Playboy Mansion. They didn't even show that footage on the VH1. Really, you should have shown it. I was sitting on the sidewalk outside Hugh's house. And I don't think you all will ever see it. Maybe you will. I have no idea. I said, where is Hugh Hefner? With his old Bengay behind. Or something like that. I said that to one of them big jug Playboy tricks, walking, and she was appalled. Well, you could at least. He's hosting a party in your Eddie's house, and I meant no disrespect. Oh, come on in.
Thank you.
But you know what I'm saying? I meant no. And we got kicked out. Next thing you know, security swooped down from every place, honey. And Hugh's security looks like a bunch of old men. As a matter of fact, Hugh Hefner's security at the Playboy Mansion looks like Burt Reynolds. What is this, a liner?
Special delivery.
Oh, okay. Why do we get these in the middle of the show as opposed to already in here? It doesn't matter. It makes the show more exciting. It's Alicia Keys who wants to go. This just came in from the promotions department. This just in from the BLS promotions department. Caller number 11 on the phones right now at 866-GET-WENDY is going to scoop up a pair of tickets to see Alicia Keys at Radio City Music Hall. Woo! April 22nd. Her special guest is the legendary John Legend. Dial carefully and good luck, friends, courtesy of your station with today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. 107.5 WBLS, New York.
Nice. That's wonderful.
Very nice.
All right.
And her teeth are white, too.
Thank you. I just got them.
Very
got them done once every 6 months.
Yeah.
What was I talking about before that? The Playboy Mansion. Oh, it was beautiful. The security, they all look like Burt Reynolds and Hugh Hefner and Johnny Carson all rolled into one.
They rolled.
I guess they packed burners. I don't know. Because they all were from the Bengay set. They swooped down on the situation and wearing tuxedos and escorted me out of the party. Damn. The camera crew, my peoples that I bought from Brooklyn, and we got escorted out of. But we got some really good footage. I was in the grotto. It was nasty and funky in there, all steamy. A lot going on at the Playboy Mansion. And I wish that the cameras were rolling as the security was, as doing the escorting out. Wouldn't that have been great footage?
Perfect.
And then me sitting on the curb, and I was actually talking to one of the security guys. I was like,
as the credits are rolling.
As the credits are rolling, exactly. Now, mind you, VH1 does a bang-up job in production putting together the On Fire shows, you know what I mean? But there is so much more gangsta footage that you all don't see. Damn. That you really do need to see. And I'm just saying, we could have said that, who else is on VH1? Oh, who's the girl who hosts the countdown? I forget the child's name all the time. The little white girl. Come on.
VH1?
Yes. Somebody fax me, 866 Wendy fax. I forget her name all the time. You could have said she was hosting. She reminds me of a girl I grew up with in Ocean Township. Just, real plain, real, there she is. Geez, she's my coworker. I can't even think of her name. But all I'm saying is that you guys could have said that the tickets were for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, it's me swooping down. Ah! VH1? Who is the girl on VH1 who hosts the Top 20 Countdown? She's skinny. She's like a size 0. Cute girl. But real nondescript. You know how there's certain people who have a look that they can't rob a bank because you definitely remember them? She's not one of them. She could walk in this room now and Rachel. Mm-hmm.
Rachel.
You could have said the passes were for Rachel to do the red carpet. I mean, geez Louise. Jessica Simpson was hospitalized in Chicago. Salwa, who won the tickets?
Jeffrey Richardson from Newark.
He's from Newark. Jeffrey Richardson, what street does he live on? On Elizabeth Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. He's going to see Alicia Keys on April 22nd. It's going to be a great show. Congratulations, Jeffrey, my man. And thank you for listening to the bonus hour here on WBLS 107.5. Hey, little Kim, take a note. I don't call it the gangsta hour because it's hard to sell to clients, which I said that in the beginning. I call it the bonus hour. In my head, it's the gangsta hour because, the talk, even though it's the same talk I talk for the 4 hours, but it just seems realer because there's no music, no nothing. You know what I mean?
I was just giving him the information.
But you got to know what America is willing to buy into and work with.
Yeah.
Verizon Wireless, big sponsors here on the show. How is the sales department going to sell the gangsta hour? Mr. Verizon, would you like to buy time during the gangsta hour of the show? That doesn't work. You got to call it something that's going to sell. So we just call it the bonus hour. I made up the name myself. I know, I've been around long enough. I'm an old crow. You don't call something that can't be sold if you're planning on doing bigger business. So when you all invented the Junior Mafia and named it that, you should have thought about that. Gotti, I know you cut the murder off Murder Inc. Unfortunately, the murder's been around for too long that I just think of it as Murder Inc. anyway.
What about Death Row?
That same thing. That's why they changed it to the Row. And Snoop's buddy Cocaine. That's why you don't see him headlining at Madison Square Garden. Cocaine has skills, but who the hell's going to put that on the marquee?
He's a singer, too.
And he sings. Co-damn Kane. Nike doesn't want to sponsor that.
No.
Right? So she was hospitalized on Monday. She was in Chicago shooting a segment for Oprah's show. And she contracted some sort of stomach virus and she became dehydrated. Why don't these stars drink enough? I don't know anybody who's ever been dehydrated and in the hospital like that. Sometimes older people, that happens to them. But, water didn't become popular until Evian invented it back in like 1985. All of a sudden, everybody's drinking water. Remember when water was invented, Dave? Before that, what did we drink? Snapple and
whatever we could get our hands on that was cold.
Yeah, exactly. She feels better. She's out of the hospital. This Michael Jackson case is crazy, you guys. First of all, well ahead of schedule, the jury has been selected as of today. Are you ready for a description of the jurors? 4 men and 8 women. Women are more bleeding hearts when it comes to little boys. I bet you a lot of these women have kids, sons. You know what I mean? They're aged from 20 to 79 years old. The racial and ethnic breakdown is like this. This is a damn shame. 7 whites, 4 Hispanics, and 1 Asian. No blacks.
See there?
No blacks. I said 7 whites, 4 Hispanics, 1 Asian, and they're comprised of 4 men and 8 women. After the jury was sworn in, attorneys moved on to select the 8 alternates. The jury selection had been expected to last several weeks, but it took only 5 court days. And some of those court days were interrupted by a 1-week break due to the death of one of the attorney's sisters, and then another week because Michael was hospitalized with flu-like symptoms. Among the jurors were a woman who said her grandson was required to register as a sexual offender because of a crime. Another woman who said that she was related to the pilot of Flight 93, one of the planes that went down 9/11. A 20-year-old man who likes the Simpsons TV show, and a man who's very interested in Western art and country music. One of the jurors had been asked during the selection if he recognized celebrity witnesses in the case, including self-help guru Deepak Chopra, and he responded, I think he's a rapper. Selection moved at a fast pace when the judge imposed tight time limits on how long each prospect could be questioned. The pool had only been reduced marginally by, I guess this would have been last Wednesday. The 46-year-old singer, as you know, is accused of molesting a 13-year-old boy, plying him with alcohol, and conspiring to hold him and his family captive. Damn, why do they have to spell it out like that? Is it because it is what it is? That sounds crazy. Damn, more moisture shooting out of my mouth than out of my pits. I am hungry.
Vivian's camp called.
Vivian Green?
And they want to thank you and look forward to possibly seeing you later.
No, you'll see me.
Absolutely.
I'll be thirsty.
You sound like a deacon when you be talking like that.
Just been a long day.
Let's have drinks, Vivian.
Ooh.
When we get there. Ooh. You don't need a bomb for that.
No, have you seen you drink?
Hey, now. Look, once again, the 46-year-old singer is accused of molesting a 13-year-old boy, plying him with alcohol, and conspiring to hold him and his family captive. Damn, this all sounds terrible. Like when you read it in the black and white and hear it like that. During the questioning, defense attorney Thomas, I don't want to butcher his last name, asked prospects about their interest in art, their feelings toward Michael, and whether they believe child witnesses should be led to lie. The defense will argue that the mother of Jackson's accusers has told him to lie. I don't know, but whatever Michael gets, the mothers need to be right along with them. You know what? It would just be plain foolish at this point if I didn't just congratulate Miss Jones for being back, and being able to do it. Jones, while you were gone, but I said no. I like working here at WBLS. This is my home, baby. And Ed Lover, you can breathe easy. WBLS. WBLS. Oh. It says that Miss Info's not back. It says in the newspaper today. I'm just reading this from the newspaper. She and the radio station all want her back, but the problem is she can't work with Jonesy. Too bad.
She's playing chess now.
No, excuse me, not with the marquee player.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to do.
It's not going to work. But there's just one morning show, and Miss Jones runs it. Her last name, I'll just call her Info. Info says she has asked the station to suggest another slot. I'm not an expert in programming, but that so far, she's another slot. You're the gossip girl. You're not a jock. Don't pollute my profession. I mean, I respect you. You're my colleague in another way. Not my jock colleague, not my book colleague. You're my colleague in gossip. Another slot? What slot?
Weekends, part-time.
Her attorney says she's being punished and she did nothing wrong. He says that they still could sue over those workplace issues, which Info didn't spell out. Joan spelled him out to me. I told her he was trouble. She won't listen. Enough of that. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Ooh.
You in the hood now, baby. Dear Wendy, how is Don Cornelius going to shut down the experience like that? I mean, we are just trying to show his old behind some love. Tell Don I said he can put that where back there. Oh, that's from Toy Sharima. Toy Sharima.
How you doing?
In Garden City. Vonnie comes up at 7 with the quiet storm. That's right. If he does you wrong, cut it off and flush it. And spend the rest of your life in jail. I mean, you have to be so careful of the things that you do in a fit of anger. A fit of anger could change your life. Like, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it? And then the sewer company found it. This happened in Anchorage, Alaska. I'm on in Alaska. Yeah, not the 4-hour show. You know, my 2 minutes of gossip that I do plays on one of the radio stations out there in Anchorage. Yeah. It's like really weird. I got like 1,000 jobs in one. Wow. The 4-hour syndicated show is one thing. That's through Super Radio. Then I could do 2 minutes of gossip, which radio stations can purchase through American Urban Radio Networks. Totally separate thing. So I gossip in Anchorage. A 35-year-old Anchorage woman, we all heard about this, but I didn't actually read the article. I just heard about it. Is behind bars after cutting off her boyfriend's penis. You know why I really didn't pay much attention? Because I'm like, ugh, another dumb broad who will grow to regret it. I mean, really. And I'm a woman, and I don't even buy the whole PMS, I'm on my period thing. I never had a period so bad that made me want to cut off a man's penis. Or stab and kill someone. And I don't really understand it. I mean, you know, the back pains and so on and so forth. Ladies, I'm sorry. I mean, it's nice that we have that to use for our bosses to take a day off. Oh, I have a period. You know what I'm saying? The bosses, they don't know what to make of it, the men bosses, so they go along with it. They don't want nothing to do with moody women, and, they don't know anything about our plumbing, so they let us have off. But killing somebody, I don't buy it. Not that that's what she said, but I'm assuming that she'll come up with that. Well, she's still behind bars after cutting off her boyfriend's penis and flushing it down the toilet because he wanted to leave her. Doctors were able to reattach it. Damn, doctors are amazing. Shout out to the DR periods. Damn. Amazing people you are. Amazing. A flushed penis, clearly waterlogged, shriveled, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were able to reattach it. I wonder if it works. Damn. In all functions. Yeah. Doctors were able to reattach the organ after she dropped the 44-year-old after she dropped the 44-year-old off at the hospital on Sunday. Early Sunday morning, workers from the local water company rescued the severed penis from the toilet's plumbing. The events began to unfold around midnight. Don't I always say nothing but the devil happens around midnight? Yeah. People start getting their drinks, and then forget it. If we all went to bed by 9 p.m., I swear this would be a better world. It would. Because nothing but the devil happens between midnight and 5:30 a.m. Even on TV, look at the TV. I call that the gangsta hour. You see all kind of crap going on TV. And I love it.
Damn.
Look. The events unfolded around midnight on Saturday after the man, who was not identified, told Kim Tran, that's the girlfriend, that he wanted out of the relationship, which had lasted a little less than a year. According to the legal papers, the victim was married to Tran's aunt. So he's a married man, and she's the jump off. Getting all... And that all three of them were living together.
What?
Oh.
The aunt was aware of the relationship. Oh, no. I swear. The aunt was aware of the relationship, and it was causing problems. Tran, the woman holding the knife, allegedly wanted the victim to leave the aunt, but he refused. When the man turned down Tran, they argued, but police said they later decided to have sex anyway. Ooh. Oh, yeah, because that's what you do. You lure him. Let me read the rest. Tran, the woman with the knife, persuaded her reluctant lover to let her tie his hands to the window knob on the bed. Now, see, he must have been high or drunk to let that go down. That's when she pulled out a kitchen knife and sliced off his penis. After flushing it down the toilet, Tran untied the man and took him to the hospital. What you should have done is sliced it up and fried it up and served him some penis and eggs for early morning breakfast.
Just like that.
Because if you're going to do something like that, do the damn thing. Oh. You make sure he can't have it back ever. Because you're going to jail no matter what.
Fry it up, huh?
Fry it up. At the very least, slice and dice.
Only Wendy.
And put it in some mincemeat pie or feed it to the dog. You understand what I'm saying?
Penis pie.
Yeah, sure. Put it between a bun and put some ketchup and relish on it. See what that's all about.
Only Wendy.
Oh, God.
Emergency workers called the cops, who rushed to the home and found Tran cleaning up the blood in the house. After they figured out what happened, quick-thinking officers called the Anchorage water and waste and utility workers, and they were able to take the part out of the toilet. Tran was in jail on charges of first-degree assault, domestic violence, and tampering with the evidence. She was expected to get bailed out with the hearing today. She faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. And she will be convicted.
Yeah.
So was it worth it? Jump off? Hell, if you were married to him for 20 years, was it worth it? Is that worth it? That's good grist for the show, Mill. Thank you for the story, crazy woman. Why, oh, why do we have to get ready to go home soon? I just have the best time on this show at this hour right here. I got to tell you something. If the whole show was just this right here, it'd be crazy. Truth be told, that might not be far off. We might have to twist the arms of my syndicators, because now with syndication, it's like a whole thing. The crime bosses here, BLS, are all for it. Yeah. Much to my surprise.
You're the queen.
No, that's not it. It's just because even they enjoy this the best. Mm-hmm. Hi, Dion. Hi, Vinny, and you all listening back there. What is that, Vinny calling in?
That line.
Studio.
They love it just like this.
That's Vinny sending his love.
Thank you, Vin. Oh. And I am executing the show with my present that you gave me from Tiffany.
Ooh. Oh.
He gave me a pen.
Oh. That's what's up.
To sign.
The legendary VB.
Yeah.
VB.
It's my boss. That's my boss for 15 years. He's my boss. Even when I wasn't here, he was my boss in my head. Vinny Brown. We were on Martin together and everything. We went to Japan. The first time I ever heard That's the Way Love Goes, I heard it. Vinny, do you remember? There was a big convention in Atlantic City, and you had just gotten the new Janet Jackson CD in your office, and you used to stay late because you'd be working. See, the hardest working man in radio. And I was doing the top 8 at 8, and I'd get off at 10 o'clock, and he had it in his office. And I listen. And every time I hear that song, I think about those were the days back at the radio station. Yup. I was like, oh, Vin, this is going to get a bullet in a minute. This is going to be number 1 on the top 8 countdown. Can I play it? Can I play it? Wendy, we haven't added it yet. Yup.
He said, okay, you can start talking about Alicia Keys again.
Alicia Keys.
No, he's joking.
April 12th. April 22nd, excuse me. Keep listening for your chance to win. Look, we're going to take a break. And
I just love you and Vinny's relationship, though.
Yeah, we have a good relationship.
Yeah.
Strong.
He's my boss now, too.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the New York crime boss.
Yes.
I call it crime because it's a crime that we get paid for doing this job. Yeah. I mean, it's such a joy, if you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. This is a crime.
I get to get blinded by your ice every day.
Oh, yes. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Shout out to Tonya Pinkins. She was just staring at it like she was around you.
I couldn't tell whether she was staring at my jewelry or whether she was staring at my boobs. I couldn't tell.
All the above.
I couldn't tell. She's a nice lady, though. All right, look, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the...
Sorry.
We'll be back. It's 107.5 WBLS.
107.5 WBLS proudly sponsors Umoja, Channel 13 WNET, New York's Black Heritage Celebration. This Sunday, Umoja delivers a searing documentary on the devastating effects of McCarthyism. Don't miss Scandalize My Name. Stories from the Blacklist air Sunday at 9 p.m. on 13. And Monday, February 28th, Umoja shines a spotlight on legendary music teacher Ellis Marcellus, the Marcellus family. A jazz celebration airs Monday at 10 p.m. on 13.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
Oh, my gosh. We have, how many minutes do I have on this break? I'm disgusted.
Minute and a half.
Crap. I mean, crap. I can't. What can I talk about in that?
All right, we'll stretch it to 2.
Whatever.
We'll go over.
We can just end the show right now. As soon as I get involved with something, it's time to go home. I mean, you know. We're going to be at the Harlem Y broadcasting live on Friday, though, everybody. From sun up to sundown. The whole WBLS family. We'll all be doing our shows up there. And we're raising money for the Harlem Y. A lot of children count on the Harlem Y there in the community to keep them out of trouble after school, to hone their skills in their particular interests. A lot of people count on the Harlem Y for employment. Shout out to the good people out in Harlem, and shout out to the even better people at the Harlem Y. WBLS is here to help you. We are going to be raising money, and that money will go to the Harlem Y, a legendary place, getting help from a legendary radio station. It's all happening on Sunday. So if you happen to be uptown in that area, you know, nothing is free. We're asking you to pledge your money, support. We're going to have phone banks set up in the whole bit. So, PM in the AM is going to have more details tomorrow morning. I'll have even more details tomorrow on the show. Dave, I need a whole rundown of everything going on at the Harlem Y.
All right.
Because other than raising money for the Harlem Y and knowing that I have to be up there on Friday from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., I really don't know much more about it.
I'll get you an itinerary of everything.
Like how the pledging is done. I know we're going to have celebrities at the phone bank, but how is the pledging done? People call in, they come by, they can pledge money. I would just love to have like a script in my hand.
We'll have it tomorrow.
To break it down to people.
Yep. Because
parking is terrible every place in Harlem. So I need to know whether people are going to be able, you know, to double park and run in and pledge, or we're going to be broadcasting from, you know, like near the front door where people can just run in, or, you know, how does that work? A lot of people will be driving. Other people won't be driving. They'll just be walking, you know, or taking the train or something like that. It'll be fun, and we'll be raising money for a good cause on Friday. We're always up to something. Keeping it real in the community. Wait, that's not our mission statement. What do we say? Connecting with our community. Keeping it real with our community. That's a little too hip-hop. Sorry, Vin. Keeping it real, Don. In the community. What? Oh, my gosh. Where is Vaughn? Vaughn, are you with me? Copy. Vaughn, are you with me? Copy. Vaughn's actually in the room, but he made some great stuff for the show.
Yeah, Wendy, I'm here.
Adimu played Barry White. Or was that the morning show this morning? Paul and them. Practice what you preach. And so you know how he, talks for a long time, the legendary Barry White in the beginning of that song. As a matter of fact, it was this morning because I was bringing my son from school. I was listening. Vaughn does have that Barry White thing roll. What else did he make for us?
I start at 7 o'clock.
Well, thank you, Vaughn. What else does he have? Anything else?
Yes, I am in the building.
Why is that all cut off?
Yes, I am in the building.
It's still cut off. Yeah. Is that the only one? Is that it? All right.
Oh, keep the seat warm because I'm up next.
Ugh, no.
You don't like that one?
No, because it's all.
Yes, I am up next.
Oh, all right. No, that's if I fight with him. Yeah. No, you're not coming up next, Vaughn.
Yes, I am up next.
But my favorite one is, ooh. Dave, you are really slow.
You doing?
Is that really our computer system? Is that really how that goes down? We're building a whole new studio here at WBLS, though I do have to tell you. Oh, how you doing? We're having a whole new studio built right there. Yeah, Dion and Vinny, everybody already knows about it. Mm-hmm. New studio should be... All right, I got to go. Love you for listening. See you at the Laugh Factory. Bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man.
And WBLS music starts next.